Hey, what's up? Welcome to episode 2 of Makan Mob, where we want to make Malaysian food world famous. And today, in episode 2, we have a guest. Yeah. But before we introduce the guest, we got to introduce the Makan Mobsters lah, right? We got Justin here, who is the
Fetus.
okay. Daryl, who is the
Daryl is the one who wears the hat.
okay. Hafiz is the baldest. Tyler
Is the skinniest with the tattoos.
yeah, that's true though. And our guest for today is RD, aka Ryan the Alwin.
That's right, you skinny champion. Sorry, Tyler.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
the skinniest on the table right now. And today, this episode, we are going to focus on, I think, Daryl's favorite food and mine too.
Mm.
Should we
you
say it
calling me?
together? We
Wait,
should.
are you calling me a fat kid or what?
No, you
Huh?
proposed this food last week, remember?
Yeah. Okay, ready? One,
Okay,
two, three.
okay.
1, 2, 3.
I want to harmonize with you,
Oh,
that's
okay.
why.
Oh my god.
Nasi.
These guys. Nasi.
Goreng.
No, so you always start with like a song normally, right?
Oh,
Right.
right.
So what is today's song?
Just now when we didn't press record,
Yeah.
we did beatboxing, and because RD here loves to rap,
Right.
so are we going to try and reenact the awesomeness that we didn't record just now?
Yes.
Yes, let's try.
Okay,
let's
wait.
try.
What?
Okay.
So you gotta throw me like a theme. Like, what do you want me to talk about in my rap?
How your ex tasted a nasi goreng.
How my ex tasted a nasi goreng.
Like nasi goreng.
My ex tastes like nasi goreng.
Why?
Anything lah, okay?
No, but which nasi goreng? If it's nasi goreng, ikan masin, then it's a problem.
Okay. I got one. Someone give me a
Right.
Okay.
We're gonna drop the beat, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna try lah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna try lah. Okay.
We'll try also.
So let's go.
My ex tasted like nasi goreng. 7 days old. I was like, oh dang. Smelled like lime. Looked like lime. I think I'm gonna. I can't. Gonna die. Gonna die.
Because we cannot afford like music or whatever soundtrack, so we have to come out with our own. So every week is a new jingle for Makan Mob. So thanks, RD, for being our first guest.
I know, and wow, shout out to my ex.
Which one? Do you want to?
So many.
So many. Too many.
So many. Too
Taiwan.
many
So
to
many.
mention.
Yeah,
I'll
because
say the
if
show,
you
eh.
follow his TikTok, right, he talks about the exes a lot. Man.
Yeah, they taught me a lot.
They
On
talk you
TikTok?
a lot.
Yeah, it's like how some. I mean, I don't want to be sexist, but most girls have daddy issues. No, I got issues. This is the guy version of it, lah.
You have access issues?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, we're talking about nasi goreng here. My exes, you know.
We just want to get to know you better.
Okay. So why don't we jump to our first segment? Because right now is Ramadan, right? Before we check our Grab, do you guys go to the Bazaar Ramadan lately? Anyone?
No.
Ooh, it's so tough now, lah, to be honest, with COVID-19. I know that you went for one recently,
Yes,
and I was
Taman
so
Tuli.
excited for you
Okay. Why?
because I
of the
really
queue?
wanted to go. But with all these cases and what's currently rising right now, I don't know. Better to be safe than sorry. But you do know that there are some services where you can hire someone to go to the Bazaar Ramadan for
Can
you.
call Hafiz. He don't mind going.
But
No, but
Yeah.
the thing is, if you hire someone also, that person might contract something
Yeah.
over there.
It's
In
still
the
the same
end,
thing,
you
right?
might just get whatever that is there.
Yeah,
Might
but
as
you're
well just
not.
enjoy and go, guys.
Yeah. No, I mean, you can always sanitize, right? Like you can ask them to drop it off at the house in front. And then you just
Yeah.
take your nano spray, which is very cheap. You can find on Shopee for like 5 ringgit.
Okay.
Yes.
It's-
But here's the thing though,
Shopee
Abe
ambassador.
is going to all this Bazaar Ramadan for something else. It's not only for food.
Which is?
Only also to feed the
see.
eyes, if you know what I mean.
his ayam
Explain.
percik lah. His ayam
Explain.
percik lah.
I don't explain.
Dia mata. Oh no.
RD did not grow up here in
Oh.
Malaysia.
I did.
That is a very famous term in Malaysia. We call it
Okay.
cuci mata.
Cuci mata.
If you direct translate it,
Wash your
means
eyes.
Wash your eyes.
Okay.
So what can you do with washing your eyes when you're in Bazaar Ramadan?
Imo.
No. He's so innocent.
All right, so only I went to Bazaar Ramadan. So if you are planning to go, there is a queue to go in because before they let you in,
Yeah.
I think there's a maximum number of people in the Bazaar Ramadan.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
Okay,
now they
okay,
have.
okay.
So if 2 people go out, only 2 people can go in the
Wait,
Bazaar.
actually, right? Why don't they do like a pre-register Bazaar Ramadan? Like how you go for a Friday prayers, can you have to pre-register?
I think
He wouldn't know, bro.
because-
Very press.
But here's the thing though, if you pre-register, right? Maybe sometimes you might not make it to Bazaar Ramadan. See how I'm gonna try to save you.
Thanks.
I'm bringing you back again.
Just say like, yeah, I go like
This mic is not big enough. Okay, so
Hide behind the mic.
yo, let's go to our next segment, shall we? So
Okay.
everyone, let's check your grab. We want to see what's the latest thing that you grab in food-wise.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So that's what you guys do. Okay.
Yes,
Nice,
okay.
nice.
All right, so we want to. Why don't we start with Justin first?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Ardi first.
Yeah, we go Ardi
Ardi's
first.
ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This one.
Let's see.
Okay, would you
order?
like to read it out?
Tonkatsu by Ma Maison.
Tonkatsu.
Homemade
Yes.
katsu curry set. Did you guys talk about tonkatsu in the group?
Yeah,
Man,
it's
I
damn
think-
good.
We did.
I think Arnold also
Yeah.
mentioned it.
So I
Nice.
was very excited to find out because Justin and I live about like 10 minutes
Yeah.
apart. We were very, very excited to find out that there was a tonkatsu mameson that was going to be opening up around our area. So we all went one day
Okay.
and it was was it the all you can eat?
Yes, all we can eat.
It was so good.
Wow.
How many fillets did you have?
5, I think.
Wait, can you guys explain tonkatsu?
Okay.
What kind of restaurant is it?
Okay, so it's a Japanese restaurant,
Okay.
and it's very, very famous for the way they make their tonkatsu, or basically any katsu that they have, like, which is katsu, basically
fried.
deep fried.
Yeah,
Right.
breaded stuff.
Yes.
Breaded stuff, yeah. They do have their chicken varieties, but they're mostly for non-halal stuff, which is pork over there. And they do many, many different variations of it. They got a pork milfui, which is basically thin layers of fried pork
Okay.
on top of each other, and then
Okay.
you deep fry it one more time with their homemade barbecue sauce. They've also got like a cordon bleu, but it's actually pork fillets with cheese inside. Okay, well, just think of it. Okay, when I say pork, think chicken.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and things like that. And it's really, really good. And it's they have an all-you-can-eat option.
Yo, on your Grab, you spend like $43 on one meal. What is this? Homemade katsu curry set. How much do you get?
It's a ton.
50 ringgit meal, man.
The katsu is absolutely huge, and I think that's why a lot of people actually go there. It's because the portions are worth like what do you call it? The bang for your buck.
Okay, so for this price, how many people can you feed? 2, 3?
Could feed two actually.
Did you feed 2 person or
I was hungry that day. I
Only
I
one,
ate
yeah.
everything by myself.
Okay.
It was-
And you're still this size.
I ate no. So okay, this is one thing that you also don't know is that I never finished my food. But when I started working with Hafiz, this guy would always force me.
Bloody hell.
No, you would always be like, oh, didn't finish your food again, huh?
Then he eat for you or what?
Ish.
This what happened.
No lah, he just make me feel bad about it. I'll have a bad day lah, basically. And then one day I'll just finish my food, and then from there, Hafiz taught me how to finish my food.
Good, because if you don't finish your food, the rats will. So who do you want to be fatter, the rats or you?
Can eat the rat, right?
Which also leads to today's dish though, not wasting food.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain more later how this not wasting food inspired nasi goreng.
Look at that. tease,
yeah.
man. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Someone did your homework.
What do we start with you, Tyler? What did you order?
I
Grab?
I grabbed what did I grab recently? I think it's chicken rice.
Okay.
I always have a thing for chicken rice.
Okay.
I love chicken rice.
Okay. Fine.
So I ordered the one near my place, which is in Section 2. I stay in Wang Semaju.
Okay.
So the Section 2 punya nasi ayam. I don't know what's the name of the restaurant, but it was good.
So how do you search
Yeah,
it
how
on
do you
Grab?
sure? Yeah.
I just search chicken rice, and then after that, the first one that comes up, that's it. That's how usually I
Wouldn't
use
that
my
be
Grab.
chicken rice shop?
No, I don't know what's the name. It's like some Chinese name one. I don't know.
So, so you only follow the picture, or you follow the Chinese name?
I
and you
follow
see
the picture and also the reviews. You see, like you see, like when you go on to Grab, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of stars.
Okay.
That's what I will pick for.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you order what? The roasted?
The roasted
steamed,
chicken and roasted pork.
Ooh, that sounds
Stew
good.
yolk.
a none of
Okay.
porky stuff on
Yeah.
Ramadan.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because I think like the halal shops are closed during lunchtime.
Yeah.
So we got no
So we
choice.
no choice.
What
lah.
lie?
We have a surplus.
So he wants
Surplus.
tonkatsu. If he cannot get the halal
Yeah.
tonkatsu, he goes to the pork tonkatsu.
I wanted krabu, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it was closed, you know, we went to the nasi lemak shop. It was closed.
Yeah.
They
closed.
said they only open after 7. So
Yeah.
Okay, I can represent the Ramadan because the last thing I grabbed was actually from the place that you guys gonna have nasi goreng from. It's called Homes in Tamanton, Chinese Muslim, and I ordered their butter chicken.
Ooh.
It's very nice, and their Cantonese yimi noodle.
They're gonna give us free next week.
I hope so, Holmes.
Yeah.
yes, please.
I just went there the other day. Oh, the food is good. Super
There
good.
you
I can
see.
vouch for
I
it.
never tried before you, so
Okay.
try for it.
How good is good? Like, okay, describe like a one other meal that you thought was heaven, and then compare that to
McDonald's.
You can't compare anything with McDonald's though.
Hey, why the Prosperity Burger?
Okay. Oh shoot.
Okay,
Then
okay,
now we got
okay,
problem.
Promote
Now we got a
promote
problem.
Homeskate first.
Holmes, I think one of the best dish that I had the other day was the sotong soup.
oh,
that one
Spicy and then lemony, acidic punya apa nama?
Taste,
Soto.
eh?
okay.
Yeah, and it's really really good. It goes well with the rice. And then what we had mantau, and then we
Crabs,
had
no?
no, we didn't order crab.
Usually when you have mantau, you would eat it with crabs, no?
You can
what I
have
think.
it with the butter chicken, the sauce.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
butter chicken was good, right?
Yeah, man. I can
Nice.
never get enough.
You
with
haven't tried it
the
before.
butter chicken here.
What's the
Yeah,
price range for
Aja.
homes? Pretty affordable.
Pretty atas.
Oh,
It's a Taman Tun price. I'm sorry.
Okay, which part of Taman Tun is this?
Do you know where Shell Taman Tun is?
Okay.
You know where the
The bomber.
tapak
Tapak.
is behind somewhere there lah.
Behind Tapak.
It's okay. You can wait.
You know where Starbucks
HOMST.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Starbucks.
it's very
it's
near
there.
Starbucks,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
you have to
across.
walk a bit. Yeah.
Very close. Okay, how about you, Daryl? What did you have for grab?
From the last episode to now,
mhm.
I have not grabbed anything.
Oh, wow.
Lies.
wait, really?
I bet
Yeah,
you
yeah.
bought some non-alcoholic beer
No,
from my news
like
or
the,
something.
the last thing. The last thing was Kyochon chicken. The one I
Yeah.
told you about, that 50% promo.
Huh?
I still haven't eaten because
Since that day, you were fasting until now. or what?
Yeah, I know.
no, because I generally just eat whatever I have at home.
Mm.
Or
Okay.
just whatever I have, I just whip up and just like put it in my mouth kind of thing.
He's a chef lah.
No,
Unlike you all.
I don't know. I don't see him showing his grab, so I cannot percaya whatever he said.
I'll show.
Right? We
So
need
wait-
to see proof, right?
What's in your fridge?
How
big is your
Yeah, how big is your fridge?
No, I've got 3 fridges in my house.
What?
Okay,
Yeah.
and,
So
and
that's why.
he does intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he once
so
a day.
It's only what, 48 hours?
I eat 1 meal a day. See,
You eat one meal a day.
Yeah.
So you go to one fridge one day.
yeah.
Kyochon, 18th March.
That's the last
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you remember what's in your fridge, or you just go to one fridge and then you forget like you had other 2
Yeah,
fridges?
no,
then you're
no,
like, oh my god! Oh. And then you open like, wow! I knew it. Big up. I knew I bought it somewhere.
Dude, like legit, like sometimes I just go to the fridge. I'm like, what is this? You know, because we put things in like Tupperware.
Yeah,
and then put it in the freezer.
yeah.
And then I'm like, what the heck is this? And I take it
Ah,
out,
we got
I'm
ice
like-
cream. Then I had to open chicken.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, this one, the sambal. When I made sambal,
Still can eat or no? Do you still eat?
it's in the freezer lah. Can eat
Okay lah,
Anything in
freezer
the
can.
eat lah.
Okay.
Hantam ni.
Yeah.
Just put in microwave. Jalan.
But
Okay.
have you ever bought something and then when you go to the fridge to put it back, like stock up, and you're like, alamak, I went and I actually have it there already. I went and bought.
Got lah twice lah, right?
I mean,
At least
many
twice.
times.
You got 3 fridges.
No, maybe I put it in a different fridge and then I'm like, hey, I bought this the other day. Then I'm
Okay, your 3 fridges.
Okay, so I've
Where
got,
are the locations?
okay, so I've got 1 fridge in
In your
the
room.
Okay.
house, 1 fridge in the house,
Okay.
1 more fridge outside.
Outside the house?
Outside, yeah. So it's
In
like,
case you get kicked out.
No. Like outside the house. So like
I mean-
in the house compound.
Okay.
So I live in a bungalow, right? So there's like land at the side.
Your bungalow is a kedai runcit as well.
And
You need to
Yeah,
keep,
so outside.
he
so
needs
like,
to QR
so
code
like
every time.
Normally inside the house fridge is like for cooked food.
Oh,
Okay.
Like outside the house would be
frozen
like
stuff
for
lah.
would be like those like raw ingredients,
Okay.
chicken, whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I have one of those like huge freezers.
Okay.
Like the ones you open.
Ah.
like
If
that.
someone pisses you off,
If someone, if someone pisses you off, you put them inside,
Okay,
guy.
okay.
Alright.
Yeah, so I have 3 of those.
So
Okay.
the frozen meat one is all
The
outside.
frozen meat one is all in the big deep freezer.
So it's outside the house.
It's outside the house.
Okay, we know where to get fresh meat from.
I'm sure
Not
it's locked.
fresh lah, it's
No, it's
frozen.
not
lah.
like
It's not even long.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's
Now
go.
we know. Okay.
Okay.
Justin?
But his house very big. He stays in a bungalow, bro.
Okay.
That's not
harder
the
to go
point.
in.
Now,
We're not trying to do anything to his
Okay,
house.
anyways.
We are not a real estate show,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
just so
okay,
you know.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think I only grabbed Texas lah. I think the last till now I didn't grab much also. Only because we spent 300 ringgit on groceries. Then I scold my wife, and then she never grabbed, and then we cook. Yeah.
you scolded your wife.
Wait,
because
this is a Makan channel, not a venting out channel. No problem with relationships.
I think it's
That
good,
why you
though.
talk to RD, okay?
So we spent like 300 ringgit on
lend
groceries.
me your ear.
Okay, so you spend 300 ringgit on groceries.
Yeah.
With
But
your
I only got
wa-
one fridge.
Wait, with your wife or your
With
wife
my
just
wife.
spend 300 by
No,
herself?
Okay.
with my wife together.
Then
So
why
wait.
you scold her for what?
I never scold her, just that we spent a lot of money. And then on top of that, we will order Grab also.
So why don't you apologize to your wife now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, wife.
Wait. Apologize properly. Back up.
I'm
Vocals
sorry,
ready.
wife. I'm sorry, wife, for scolding you.
Ba-do-do.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to hurt
Okay.
you.
Maaf
my God, okay.
Sayang.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So wait, when you go grocery shopping, can I just ask though, like, do you get to decide what goes inside the cart, or does she decide?
Oh. I just apologize. What the hell?
Okay. By the way, amongst our friends, we have these two terms. We call ourselves either King Kong or Beruk. Okay. So when you're alone, solo, your girl's not there to, break you down, you're King Kong. So we know who's the big Beruk lah. Yeah.
Baru lah. Okay, that's
Okay.
yeah. I just apologize.
All right. Okay. So
Okay,
I
let's
think.
get to know our guests today lah.
Oh yeah.
Because
Okay.
a lot of them don't know where you come from.
Right.
And they don't know your stories. So
Okay. So a lot
Joe.
of people don't know. Oh,
Before that happens,
Coca-Cola.
can we eat nasi goreng first?
Yeah,
kau dah
because-
I'm
lapar,
super
eh?
hungry.
Yeah, because Hafiz.
Joe.
I am super
Barely
hungry.
book up was
It's
last
not that
night,
I wanna. I'm doing the
no,
Kanye here.
I think that's good. Like, let's eat and then introduce. Like, I'll give you guys a little introduction. Okay, that'll be good. That'll be good.
Let's go.
First things first, let's give out the forks and the
Okay,
spoon.
we're making
Okay.
it more hygienic. Last time we just take one, everyone just put
whack.
everything
Double dip.
inside.
Wow, now we got SOPs,
So
guys.
now we have
thank
our
you.
own individual plates.
That's yeah.
Okay.
Okay, can you give us a fork while you're at it?
No need fork lah. Okay. Everybody gets a
Alright,
plate.
Plate.
Right. Thank
You
you.
want double plate just in case?
Okay,
Right
double,
there.
yeah. Double.
Yeah, and all that.
So I give the
boleh.
fork lah.
Okay, hopefully IKEA or some cockery will sponsor us also, so we can.
Why? Who needs IKEA
Yeah.
when we have Kusi? Come on.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the plates. We
Oh.
don't have plates yet.
Fork.
Anyways, yes, thanks to Kusi Design, we have this special place to record our podcast every single week.
Yes.
Come drop by. It's in Ara Damansara. You can get all the awesome rabuts here.
Tyler is
Sedap.
awesome. It's like he works for Kusi when I work for Kusi, but you are doing the marketing.
It's
Where's
alright.
your
You're
plate?
hungry.
Yes, I am very hungry now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
It's like that movie, Blades of Glory.
What do we have?
Yeah, with the one with Will
Who wants to
Ferrell
do
and
Yeah,
What's
so you
first?
remember the the crazy fan that would do anything for them. That's like Tyler's like that go-to person. If you're having like a bad day, like
Oh,
yeah.
cute.
Okay,
Tyler's a man.
Okay, who's nasi goreng is it?
Wow, that looks good.
Ooh,
Nasi goreng.
Yes, I think you took the best of the nasi gorengs we have
Whoa.
today.
Hey, why your nasi goreng got chicken lah,
Yeah.
got udang lah? what
Okay,
the-
this is from Homes, the place that I mentioned just now. So they have like 4 types of nasi goreng, but this one is called nasi goreng Malaysia.
Oh, okay lah.
Yeah, so please,
That name
please.
then we cannot
Please.
say
Okay.
anything
Please.
like that.
Why do you think
Nasi
it's called
goreng
Nasi Goreng Malaysia?
I think it's just the elements. They put the sambal, they put Tyler just dunk it.
Dia siap ada
just
udang lagi.
Give it a good dunk.
it into your name, dude. Come on,
Just
scoop
dunk it.
up.
Dude, there's like 4 packs of nasi. 4 packs of nasi goreng.
Okay,
Where?
Ryan.
Oh, is that a fly?
God, that's a fly.
Ah, there's a fly. Loser.
That's not a fly, lah. Come on.
That is a
I mean, we don't have to eat that part, right?
We keep it in, bro.
What?
One
Let me see.
handle.
Thank you so much for joining our podcast today.
Home.
Are there any more?
Home's nasi
me-
goreng.
let me
Come
see,
on,
let
you
me
got
check.
fly.
It's protein, lah, guys. That's the future, okay?
Okay.
People eat flies.
Okay. So like the last episode we said, right? Like we're just keeping it real, right?
Yeah.
He's checking for more flies.
And
Yeah, go ahead, man.
And you think about it, right?
I took
You
the
know-
I took the portion with the
That is why
fly.
it's
So
called
it's
nasi
fine.
goreng Malaysia, bro.
That's why it's called Nasi Goreng.
Because it really is Malaysia. Because if it doesn't have this fly, if it doesn't have, if it isn't made at the side of the road,
Right.
the longkang
It's in the proper
smell.
restaurant. Okay, that is udang kering, okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's a fly?
That is a fly.
Do-
Hafiz.
That's
do you
udang
see-
kering. That's udang kering. No, it's udang kering.
This is literally called
Udang
fly.
kering.
we are in the Matrix. All this is not real. Okay?
This is
just
this is called
everyone's like
fly rice. Eh?
Okay, Taba. Fly life.
This is literally fly
Okay,
lives.
I just love the nasi goreng despite
much
from
they
that
pay you,
one fly that got fried.
Yo, the fly is even posing though. Like, you know how you
Tyler, why do you take another corner, not from there?
Yeah. Can you just replace
Just
your?
take that one out. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to take this out, but this is
Are you
the,
already eating? Okay.
Hey, chill lah.
Tak apa lah, let him taste it first.
Can I have another plate though?
Yeah, give another plate.
The one without flies.
There's another plate under your plate.
Oh yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna dig in. Whoever is not eating, top.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. So
Okay, so how much is this? How much does
This
this
is
cost?
around 13.50. I think with the fly, it could be cheaper lah. But I didn't ask for that discount. But
You didn't know
the-
also lah.
because when I order nasi goreng, I always like it to be spicier.
Uh-huh.
I noticed that a lot of nasi goreng kampung is not as spicy as I want it to be.
Right.
So
Yes, this is spicy.
this is not nasi goreng kampung, but This is spicy good.
This is.
Nasi goreng.
Good not?
Actually, Hafiz, to be honest, right? I taste is spicy, but I don't taste any taste.
Yeah.
Have you had the chicken? Eat the chicken, man. Try the chicken.
Yeah, try the chicken. Maybe it tastes better with chicken. Ryan, what do you think? Don't lie.
I can see.
Ada, but kurang kan?
I kind of understand what you mean. Like there is a taste to it, but the spice is probably overshadowing.
Overpowering everything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close shop. Maybe that's why.
That's it.
It's actually quite
Leave
nice.
it on the table so people
It kind of
Fine.
reminds me of a bit of a laksa.
Laksa, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not too sure what they were using.
This one is.
Oh,
Which
that's
one
mine.
is this? Tyler, sell it.
So
That was pretty good.
For me, when it comes to
Yes,
nasi
it's
goreng,
nasi
right,
kampung.
I love nasi goreng kampung
Mhm.
because of the ikan bilis, anchovies, and this one the other day when before the podcast started, we actually had a meeting at the mama.
Yeah, our brainstorm
way
session
before,
was there.
way before Ramadan and whatnot, and I tasted the nasi goreng kampung. It was bomb. Hence why I came back and I said, you know what, we have to introduce this.
Wow.
So which mama is this lah? You must tell lah, Tyler.
What's the name of the mama? Is
My
it-
God, you're the one who bought it from
It's
you.
so
yeah,
good.
it's some GB something one.
Okay, it's very near
Okay.
Kusi, okay?
GB.
If you come to Kusi, search for our Prabot, I will take you to that mama to try
Okay.
the nasi goreng kampung.
FOC.
I'm learning something about Tyler.
FOC.
Tyler's really good at describing food, but he has no idea where it came from.
No,
He asked that about himself also.
yeah, actually, I'm Malaysian, but not too sure where lah.
no lah.
Okay,
Just
dig in,
yeah,
dig
lah.
in.
Please
Okay,
Try.
Ready?
Okay,
You,
come.
you studied culinary, right? When you grew
I mean, I'm a baking and pastry chef by profession lah.
Oh wow.
I studied that for about 3.5 years. I was supposed to become a general manager. I was part of a general manager training program for the Hilton. So I was supposed to train to run one of their restaurants in London.
Ooh, shoot.
Yeah, but I was dating my Malaysian girlfriend at that
Blame
time.
it on the ex. Blame it on
Yeah,
the
blame
ex.
of course blame my ex. She said if you love me, come back to Malaysia.
Oh, I hope she's listening.
Okay, and then you did,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's how you became a radio DJ.
No. Then I found out she was cheating on me.
Oh.
It was a guy from Liverpool
So you would, Cho, where was she?
with me in London, in Leeds.
And then she asked you to come back to Malaysia.
So we graduated from Sunway.
Mm.
We had a 1-year plus program
Okay.
in London. So she was doing retailing in the same uni. I was doing baking and pastry.
Mm.
So we lived together. Lah. So I had to go and, because she missed home so much, I had to force myself to learn how to make Malaysian food.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll make like nasi goreng. I'll try to make like chapatis
Okay.
and some obviously Chinese food as well.
Yeah.
Then when it came for like our 1 year at that university to end already, it was already approaching that time.
Twinning, right? Twinning program.
Yes,
right?
that's what it's
Yeah.
called, twinning program.
Mm.
I had an option to just go to London and work and try this program, which was very hard to get into. You had to take like a test to get into and all that.
Okay.
Or go back to Malaysia and just kind of try my luck. So she went and said that, and then she put a banana that was just not mine in her mouth. And then I found out. Guess what? Guess what I find out? I found out 3 days before we were supposed to go back to Malaysia.
Oh.
How did you find out though?
Oh, I was a bit of a douche lah. She went to the bathroom. I went and checked her phone.
Oh.
No, but see, is it really a douche move if you actually catch them?
Do you suspect
Oh.
anything
See,
first?
I did because when she came back, usually
You
like
smell like someone else's banana.
no, she kissed me on the cheek. Who the hell kisses me on the cheek? You're my girlfriend. That's what I knew. I was like,
From
oh
that one kissing on the cheek.
yeah.
Oh, because
But
that-
now that I think about it, and now that you say that, maybe she had dick breath.
That's why.
Maybe
Yeah.
if you think about it, yeah.
So yeah, so back to my question, like for the guys, right? Like, is it really like a douche thing if you suspect your partner is cheating on you, whatever, and then you go through their phone, and
Okay.
then you find out that they actually are.
You do have a point. I think if you find out and it's true that they're cheating, then it's okay. But if it's not,
Then you're a douche.
then you're a douche.
So basically, it's just a 50-50 bet lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a risk that you must take it's better to be a douche than finding out that you got getting cheated on, right?
Yes. Anyways, how's the nasi goreng, guys?
I must say it's quite good.
Very
Okay.
good.
It's
Right?
damn good.
This one started a good conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
It's good.
So
If it
yeah,
had
think-
more ikan bilis,
Yeah.
it'd be the best, but it's still good.
So-
I think it's the saltiness from the ikan bilis, kan?
Got taste lah.
and also the crunchiness from the kangkong,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, the kangkong is not.
right?
So one of my old teachers who was teaching me when I was in culinary school would say this. He said, you know when you're having really good food when you're enjoying the conversation. It follows it.
Now, a backstory about nasi goreng, how it came to Malaysia. Originally, it's from China, and then Indonesia picked it up. Right. The reason why they started this, remember the teaser that I told you? Don't waste your food. Yeah, it's because that's how inspired nasi goreng. They didn't want to waste their nasi,
You're right.
the overnight punya nasi and other stuff. They just decided to throw everything in the wok, fry it together, and then just eat.
I'm not surprised from
That's
China,
how.
bro. You just throw everything in.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
I
Yeah.
think like this is why my like grandmother always says like fried rice has to be made with overnight rice.
Yes.
Like
Until it dries up.
Yeah, so like they'll put it in the fridge, or like they'll leave it out in the pot. I mean,
Yeah.
in the rice cooker.
It has to be
And
overnight.
then you make it, because if you make it with fresh rice, I think it doesn't.
It's sticky.
It's sticky,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's very sticky.
Oh,
So
okay,
a lot
okay,
of
that
people
makes
say
sense.
that, nasi goreng, there's so many types of nasi goreng. Why you try this? I mean, why can't you categorize that what nasi goreng for this episode? So my answer is like, hey, nasi goreng is very flexible. There's so
Yeah.
many different kinds of nasi goreng. But what is your favorite nasi goreng? Kampung.
Kampung. Nasi
Okay.
goreng kampung.
Okay, is there a favorite for you, nasi goreng?
No, my favorite one was the first. Let's see. Wait, let's see.
What calculations are you doing?
No, the first 3 words that I learned in Malaysia
Ah.
was the 3 words that I ordered for my first nasi goreng dish. Nasi goreng Pattaya.
Pattaya is also not a Malay word actually.
It's not. It's a location in
Yeah,
Thailand.
yeah.
Actually, so
But wait, in Pattaya, do you find that kind of nasi
No.
goreng?
They
No,
just
right?
they just
No.
call nasi goreng there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
nasi goreng USA. It's not USA stuff. It's just udang, sotong,
And-
ayam. That's
correct.
Nasi goreng.
And in Pattaya, they don't have that omelet
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
covering. It's like omu rice.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Right.
But it's not as thick as omu rice. It's a bit thinner.
It's a bit thinner. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Omu will run, right? The egg
Yes.
still
Yes.
run in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is yours.
This Daryl's one.
For Daryl's.
Mine,
Wow.
Alright.
Look at that
Is that
chili.
Pattaya inside?
Look at that chili.
Yeah.
This is
Whoa.
from Murni Discovery.
This is from
right?
Murni Discovery, right? That's- I don't
Oh.
know.
And what's the name of this?
So this is called nasi goreng meletup.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's petai inside. All right. There's also
Wait, RD cannot stand spiciness. I totally forgot. You can or not?
Oh no, my mouth is burning. Don't worry. My mouth is burning. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
okay.
we
I'm
water,
okay.
but
Yeah, I'm sweating actually, but don't worry. You cannot see.
You will get water in a bit.
Adi, when I send the list of likes, dislikes, you should have put spicy food lah.
But if I put spicy food, then you're only gonna have like one dish here. Though.
nasi
Just
goreng
water,
chill.
that's it.
Yeah. So basically, this is spicy.
Okay.
You give the name to him.
It's called nasi goreng meletup.
Meletup is what? Again,
Explode.
explosive.
like
it will
the
explode
burst of
quickly
flavors, or
and,
my mind is going to explode, or my head.
eyeballs.
Like eyeballs, your mind,
Eyeballs.
and
You know what I see?
depends. Maybe like the back end also might explode.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think you just
Dry
grab the
chili.
water
Yeah.
for RD.
We're gonna do a quick trick, okay?
Idiot.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm back.
Don't show the brand, not sponsored. Okay.
Who cares? Everyone
When
is gonna
someone
go.
else sponsors us, we will take out that brand.
Yeah.
Put like
so
this.
your-
Okay. Okay.
Nasi goreng meletup.
So this nasi goreng meletup, basically there's petai inside, right? And that's what makes it Malaysian now, you know? Not the fly, the petai. I know it rhymes. A flat, but yeah. I talk so much cock, later my answer question inside. No, it's good, it's good. And I always have this. So like normally Saturdays after playing flag football, we always go to Murni's because there's like a Murni's nearby.
Okay.
And I will always order this.
Just
Have you been to Murni's?
I have been to Murni's and I love the variety
Yes.
that they have. It's so amazing. You will never find another. Is it considered a mama? Right?
I think it's a fusion.
Okay.
It's a
mama.
Wait. So the other day, I went to buy something from this $2 shop, right? And as I was walking, I heard these two girls and one guy, they're talking.
Mm.
So I think they were like sellers for like those prepaid cards, kind of thing like that, right?
Okay.
And so the guy's like, oh, let's go to Mama for a drink. And then the girls are like, we go Murni. And then the guy's like, what is Murni?
Mm.
And after that, she's like, oh, it's a mama lah. Then I look, I'm like, but is Murni really a mama?
I don't.
Or has it evolved into?
I think it's more than a mama.
Hence
Confirm
why
more
the
than
name
mamak.
Discovery.
Discovering new things.
Murni Discovery.
Yeah.
What is actually a mama? Anyways.
What is actually a mama?
Or maybe they're
What
trying
is
to
a
figure out
mamak
what they
actually?
are.
Mamak will have like your typical mamak food lah, the goreng stuff.
They have
you
that.
must have roti canai.
They have that.
Non-optional.
Not all Munis got roti canai.
Yeah,
The one
It's
I
true.
got lah.
yeah. So,
So
I don't know.
what-
Maybe it's not mamak. I think it's a versatile restaurant.
But also mama won't have things like
Isn't mama like an Indian Muslim guy running the shop? End of story.
Well, I've heard also some mama is actually owned by Chinese, but
Yeah.
they put the cashier the Indian Muslim person.
So
I guess if you can sit outside, there's football playing, and got teh tarik that's quite diluted, that's mama.
Okay.
You know what we should do now?
What?
We taste the meletup.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay, that's good.
Yes,
try
please.
Yes.
Ryan to
But
I
yeah,
think you can
Murni
check
is
it
one
out
of the
first.
very few places where you can find so many varieties of your drinks, your
Yeah,
food.
man.
You can even create your own. You can tell the guy
Yes.
that's taking your order what you want in your nasi goreng, what you don't want.
And I can see RD's face is like,
Carefully. He's carefully
What I
taking
know.
I'm
it.
careful. I'm avoiding all that
carefully.
chili. I see all that red.
Okay, Tyler, go ahead. Take it
Okay.
first. See the chili kering inside
Oh my
there?
gosh.
So just to let you know, last week
oh boy.
Daryl actually bought something from Murni Discovery also.
Yep.
Right?
The
And
mee
it
goreng.
sucks.
It wasn't great
it
at all.
suck like this.
It wasn't great. But this one, when I go to Murni, I will order nasi goreng meletup with chicken chop on the side.
Oh, dude, I will order nasi goreng meletup, chicken LKF.
What is
Oh,
LKF?
chicken LKF is right, huh?
Chicken LKF is like I think it's like a chowkit version of like cordon bleu.
Oh,
So it's like
okay,
there's
yeah.
cheese inside the chicken roll wrap thingy.
I can taste a lot of the sausage, though,
Yeah.
right? I think they use the same oil. They fry the sausage, and then only they put in the
Yeah,
other
the
ingredients.
same oil from like 2 months ago, right?
Well, better
No?
than the chicken,
With
fried
fly?
chicken. The fried chicken place, the one that they use the 100-year-old
Mhm.
oil.
That's true. It's good. I haven't tasted it.
Okay. But this
Okay.
meletup is not as spicy as
Yeah.
Tyler's
Tyler's one
spicy.
was
That's true. But I like the patai.
I like the taste though.
Yeah, the taste is like
got flavor lah.
It's nice taste.
yeah. There's flavor.
There's sweetness to it. I can taste that sweetness.
Is that from the sausage?
Maybe.
I feel like that's from the sausage.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's good.
You need CPR yet?
Ta,
Okay.
Not yet.
so like
ta. Yours
Tyler is
was.
ready.
I think the spiciest one I had so far was be Tyler's. I think.
The nasi goreng kampung.
So right,
But sit up.
so far right, our common theme for this nasi goreng is all the spicy.
Yeah. So do you think that's a common thing? Like it must be spicy for nasi goreng?
Mm,
Because there are some like Chinese fried rice is not spicy. What?
yeah, but
Yeah.
some
Nasi goreng Cina.
really flavorful.
Yeah.
I think spiciness just adds the kick,
Mm.
but it still boils down to the taste. And I think out of this so far, it's between these two lah.
Wait, you've never tried the best?
no, but actually, right,
Okay.
thinking about like talking about spicy, right? You know Chinese weddings,
Mm.
they always got like fried rice at the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that fried rice is damn bomb.
True. True.
Yes.
But it's the wok they use.
It's
so
the MSG they use, bro.
and it's the also also the MSG. But I didn't know this, and I think a lot of people don't know this about hotels because when I was working for F&B in a hotel in Sunway,
Mm-hmm.
we would be doing banquets. So we would get paid 50 ringgit for the entire night. So it's 4 hours for 50 ringgit. Okay. This is back then when slave labor was okay.
And all that, right?
Yeah, pretty much you have to hold the tray like this. This tray is like bigger than your waist. And so the chefs would be inside over there and I saw how they would make their nasi goreng. And it's the hotels would actually buy woks from Hong Kong.
Oh.
Yeah. So
It's
but-
not
so
a special walk.
yeah, so no, it's not the special wok. It's the
Huge
wok
black
hay. The wok hay they have. So
Yeah,
it's already because when
The
you buy
breath.
yourself a wok, it's already silver, but it shouldn't be
Yes.
silver. It should be pitch black.
Yes.
So
The
what
back part.
the inside part as well. So what they do is they
How do-
burn the wok, right?
How to explain this wok hay thing? You know,
Yeah,
how
Okay,
wok
it's
hay
basically the
f-
breath.
the breath of the wok,
wok.
that gives life to the
So
food
they
inside.
pre-burn it or whatever. They
Yeah.
pre-conditioned it, whatever you call it.
Basically,
Yeah.
wok hay, you need to have a very high, excuse me, very high temperature to cook.
Okay.
So usually people will use arang
Mhm.
because arang burns hotter than gas.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's how you get the
So-
wok hay.
So they burn the wok first.
to get that. Okay.
To
Yeah.
get that
Okay, I
special
get
coating, is it?
the wok hay means smokiness.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. So it's
Okay.
Yeah, it's smokiness of it. So imagine a barbecue that is smoked. This for Chinese food. Yeah. So like you get a chao kway teow, you get the wok hei, then it's like
So can you do that at home or not?
You can buy your own wok and try to do your own wok hei lah. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you'll have to get like coal.
Yeah.
And if you really wanted to do it traditionally, I've seen it on like a couple of TikTok videos as well, where they try to do their own wok hei. So they'll get their own wok. It could be a big one or a small one. Usually they get like a small one because it's a house, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, they'll burn some coal outside at the outside kitchen. They'll put it on top and they'll just wait. And you can see the color change where it will go from silver and then it'll just go from brown and then to pitch black. And then I think from there, you have to add oil to it, right?
Yeah.
To just give it a stir, if I'm not mistaken. And then you throw away the oil and then you just kind of wash everything and you just leave it for
So
a
how
while.
long is this process?
Could be a couple of hours if I'm not mistaken. Because first you have to
Okay.
yeah.
do the charcoal,
Okay.
right? But using that wok to make nasi goreng,
That's that flavor.
that's that flavor lah. You get that wok hei
Yes,
kind
the
of thing.
wok hei and
Whoosh.
Another tip is that they will usually use, like the coconut, the sabut.
sabut.
They goreng
Oh,
sabut
yes.
Oh,
Oh, the
okay.
goreng sabut inside the wok.
inside the wok.
So the
Interesting.
outside will be pitch black.
No lah.
Joe, where's the pitch black color again? Inside and outside.
Inside and outside.
I mean, top and
The
bottom.
wok gets so
Okay.
hot that it
Yeah.
actually changes
Okay.
color permanently. Then that's what you need for your metal because apparently it does a chemical reaction to the metal, which adds flavor or the wok hei to whatever you're going to be cooking inside.
It's so interesting. I never
Boom.
knew this.
Yeah.
Something
Never knew
you
this.
learn
It's very
from
interesting.
There you
this
go.
guy
Yeah.
Okay.
from
Was the
Malaysia.
wok invented in Hong Kong?
Hey!
I also don't know. lah. We should find out about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Never mind, I give you the winner nasi goreng.
Yo, that looks
Whoa.
the spiciest.
This is the bestest.
Okay, this is nasi lemak goreng, right?
That's right.
First, you cheated with
I
taking the
didn't
nasi lemak goreng. This is from Davies.
Yes.
Nasi lemak goreng kambing.
Ooh.
Oh
No,
my
it's
god.
just ayam baruva. Okay, it's not
Okay,
kambing.
okay, okay.
Because
That
it's
sounds
all got high
delish.
cholesterol, but this is the best.
Okay, all right.
I
go ahead.
guarantee you, this is the
Okay,
best.
okay.
Because it's nasi lemak and then it's goreng. I think
Yes.
it's gonna be damn flavorful.
So is it technically a nasi goreng or is it nasi lemak?
It's nasi goreng. For this episode, it's called nasi goreng. Okay,
Yep.
so this
Come.
nasi lemak goreng has all the ingredients: the ikan bilis, the kacang, the sambal is all put
I
together.
see it.
So added with some
You
variable
haven't
chicken.
even tasted it. How
Dude.
do you know it's sedap?
Because
It's
I
the
can
bomb.
smell it.
I know
Yeah.
Davies nasi goreng kambing is the oh my
Chef
god.
Yeah.
can taste
Nasi lemak
food
goreng, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with their eyes.
Yes.
It's all about the
So
presentation.
end of story. This is the
Visual
winner, you know?
appetite.
Can you hold on for a
Long
sec?
story short, as long as no cockroach inside, I think I'm the winner.
Do you know my first nasi lemak goreng? I actually had it in New York. Yeah, it was a Malaysian restaurant called Penang.
Oh,
And when I saw it, so oh my god, I know their roti canais are the bomb. The best kari ayam is from that restaurant. Best.
Really?
And how much?
So the best food you tasted is actually
in
out
New York. Yeah.
outside Malaysia.
So when I had this, I was like blown away, man. Nasi lemak goreng. Yeah, so maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the ingredients there is better. I have no idea, but somehow it tastes good.
but this one actually reminds me of my school days of nasi lemak goreng. This auntie selling nasi lemak, right? So next morning you'll have nasi goreng. Then I just realized, oh, the auntie just don't want to waste yesterday's nasi lemak and fry it. So I'm like,
Oh,
This
so
is-
that's how she
yeah,
did it. So
this is
you,
damn
wow, okay.
like she became clever, which I didn't know. Say the whole thing.
Did you like the auntie's nasi lemak goreng though?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's
Have you
just-
found something similar?
No. I think it's a childhood thing. I don't think it's nice. But it's just rice, nasi
It's
rice.
like you know when you go to like for example like McDonald's, right?
Mhm.
So is it really like do you really enjoy the taste of it, or is it like that nostalgia?
experience,
That,
is
that
it?
yeah. Because
Good question.
because I did psychology, right? So we learn about the psychology of food and business and stuff like that. Dude, so like do you know that McDonald's,
It's quite spicy, yo.
if you actually go and like check it out, if you think about it, McDonald's is normally at the corner. Like they're
Yeah.
always corner shops, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Or they're always like at somewhere where like in like TTDI, it's at the corner.
Mhm.
Or like in the mall it's always like right at the front kind of thing like that. You know? Like, right-
Very obvious. lah.
because they use it as a landmark. So that's like, oh, go to the McDonald's or like which part of Taman Tun? Is it the McDonald's one? Can we always say is it the McDonald's one? Yeah. So like that. And then McDonald's also ages with the client. So when like we were younger, so we always collect those like toys, whatever.
Yeah.
But now toys, the McDonald's toys are not really a big thing.
Mm.
But McCafe is the thing because we are at the age where you go to a cafe, you have coffee, you have stuff like that. So McDonald's ages with us. And as now we are getting older, having kids and stuff like that, that's when the toys and all are coming back.
Right.
So that's like basically their marketing is basically going through like years and years of like generations.
So they're going through cycles,
Cycles,
and it's just basically they set it up. Well, that's one thing I'll give to McDonald's though. They've set up such a great structure
It's not sponsored though, by the way.
that
the show.
no one can mimic.
Yeah. And
No
here's the
one can
best part.
mimic.
I
Fun
see
fact.
Hafiz taking seconds, which means it's the best.
I don't know. We haven't like decided yet.
McDonald's main business is actually not the food,
Oh yeah, man. It's property.
property. Yeah.
Interesting.
You can sell so basically if you want to own a McDonald's right now, I think in Malaysia you cannot anymore because it's full already.
It's waiting list
Yeah.
of quite some time, long waiting list.
Yeah. So you need to have like I don't know how many millions in your bank account. And you can earn all the food money that you sell from the restaurant, but the restaurant is owned by McDonald's in US. So the land, the shop that you are operating your McDonald's is owned by them.
Does that mean it's U.S. property?
Somewhat, I guess.
Right.
I have no
Like
idea.
that-
So like, if you like pass out, McDonald's, like, do you pass out on U.S. soil or?
You can sue McDonald's else, maybe. No, I don't know.
Maybe.
Who knows?
No, I mean like I think it's like the Golden Arches,
Yeah.
Malaysia owns it, but they're all linked back to the main
US.
Uh-huh.
US. But it's like so I was watching this video about it, right? And it's like basically like now if I want to open a branch, I'll be like, oh, I want to open here, this place, stuff like that.
Right.
McDonald's will go to the developer or go to whoever owns that like location, and they will buy it,
Mm.
and I have to rent it from them.
Yep.
And I cannot have, and even if it's my building,
Right.
right, and they approve it, they will have to buy it from me, and then I have to rent it back from them.
Well, it's a bit of a complicated
Yes.
Yeah.
mess.
You can
Now,
watch
wait,
all of
now
this.
The question is, when is McDonald's going to come out their own nasi goreng? Huh?
I mean, they got nasi lemak
Nasi
already.
lemak
Yeah.
already, exactly. You're
They
going to goreng
can't.
that nasi lemak, yang
Yeah,
extra nasi
you
lemak,
can't.
right?
Dude, you think about it, right? If they take the nasi lemak, they goreng it
Exactly.
with the fried chicken
Yes.
and fries. Dude.
And nuggets.
Eh,
Also,
sedap ke?
I don't know.
Dude, rice with fries is damn sedap way.
I
Cups
think
on cups, bro.
For the
That's
next
how we roll.
episode, we should try that. We'll just get like fast food products and then just rehash it.
Yeah.
We'll
Yes.
do it.
Anyways,
Okay.
so we got 4 nasi gorengs.
Yeah, I already told my pick.
Wait, I don't know whether this is considered nasi goreng or not.
It is.
It is.
Is
It
it
is.
fried?
It is. It is.
Wait, is it fried?
Fine lah, give it to you lah.
Is
But
there
nasi lemak,
rice?
Fine. Okay, so let's start with Justin
You're
first.
just doing that because you don't want to be biased.
No,
Why
it's
someone-
No, because maybe it's
'Cause
hungry.
he had
because
second service.
I'm just hungry, okay?
Oh, sorry.
And plus, itu pun nak habis. We need to have sample to show.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be the
yeah.
fat ass who finishes it.
But as you
Okay.
can see, like out of the 4 nasi gorengs, right?
Which has
nasi
the
goreng
most-
kampung is the only one that is not red.
Yeah.
Reason being is because they use like garlic, ginger, shallots. They blend together that paste. They goreng that rice.
Oh,
They do
right.
Sambal.
Yeah, they don't put sambal. Correct.
So I'm assuming that the sambal will be separate,
Sambal
Bowl or-
belacan. Usually they will
sambal
give you-
belacan.
Yeah,
okay,
sambal
okay.
belacan.
Okay, so who's the winner?
Oh boy.
Mine.
What's your pick? Number 1 is what? Yours lah.
Mine lah.
Okay.
It is the best.
Okay. Daryl?
Say it. Say it.
Fine lah, Justin's one lah.
Okay. Tyler?
Say
Yeah,
it.
I'm not
Tyler.
gonna say mine, but though the nasi goreng kampung is bomb, but this nasi goreng
Nasi lemak goreng.
nasi lemak goreng is something else. So I'm gonna go with nasi goreng. Nasi lemak goreng.
I think Justin wins tonight.
Yeah.
Fine.
Unanimous, bro. What about yours?
It's just because of the fly, okay? If the fly wasn't there, it will beat your nasi goreng.
It's not just because of the fly. There was a fly in the nasi goreng. It got
It's all
fried.
in conjunction with Artie being here because he's from Fly FM. And guess what? Hey, bro.
Thank you very much for the kind gesture.
Yeah.
Restaurant.
But okay, so like I'm the type of person who, if I makan something, it has to be spicy.
Okay.
So I never really order nasi goreng
Kampung.
kampung.
But
And even
it
if I
is
order nasi goreng
spicy,
pattaya,
you know?
Huh?
It is spicy, no? I mean, they put a lot of chili that is spicy.
Yeah, the chili kering. I
Yeah.
mean, chili.
Chili padi.
Yeah, chili padi.
Or is it spices?
no, it has to be pedas, like
Okay.
spicy. And like even if I eat nasi goreng pattaya, I would drench it with chili sauce.
Chili sauce is
Oh,
not
chili,
spicy.
yeah.
Yeah, but at least it's something. And then like so I'll drench it with like chili sauce and then like have the
Oh,
Chili
sambal
potong
belacan.
lah.
Chili potong.
Right.
Okay,
Like, but
okay.
it has to be spicy. If it's not spicy, I feel like I didn't
Lacking,
eat,
right?
you know. Like,
No
there's
kick,
lacking smell, no
yeah.
kick, you know.
So out of all this is the spiciest because there's a sambal.
Yeah, because
So that's why it wins in your votes.
And also
No,
the
and-
variable
and-
chicken, bro.
I mean, the variable chicken is variable chicken lah.
It adds spice.
But I think the fact that it's like nasi lemak,
Mm.
like the santan,
Yes.
everything like that, it's like
The
fat on
richness.
fat and fat and
Yes, it's the champion.
heart attack, motherfucker.
Right.
So congrats, Davies, for giving us a very, very good nasi lemak goreng
Yes.
with ayam varubel. Not fair, man.
Why?
Not fair. You got
Dude,
two
you have
dishes
chicken.
and
I
then
mean-
you rehash it like.
Dude, yours have chicken.
Yours also got fly, you know.
Yeah.
You got meat on protein. more
Okay,
protein.
okay, fine. So congratulations, number one. Number two.
Ooh.
Oh.
Mm.
I say the nasi goreng kampung lah.
Yeah. Same. We all know that Hafiz's one is going to be last place.
Because
lah.
of the fly.
Okay.
Just because of the fly.
No, because we
The
don't
fly
dare
doesn't
to.
make an appearance all the time. Okay,
We don't
just
dare
so
to
you know.
taste it. It's all for Ryan.
Thank you.
It's all for Ryan.
So this one will be number two, number three, number four.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think the fact that like the nasi goreng kampung is tasty even without the pedasnya
Yes.
Yeah.
gives it a solid number two.
Quite a good impression lah, to
Yeah.
get so flavorful. Yeah, without the pedas.
Sandal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where else, Ryan? Where else would you say would be your favorite nasi goreng?
Bomb nasi goreng, yeah. Are you a nasi goreng connoisseur though?
During college time, I used to have that. It would be nasi goreng pattaya all the
Mm.
time. I don't know why, but I just loved the
Because
fact
not
that
spicy lah.
yeah, it wasn't spicy, and the chili sauce was nice also. Sometimes I'll be a white guy and it'll be like, "Can I have
Oh.
ketchup?"
So just so you know, RD
Reminds you of
reminds you of
Cousin.
who?
your cousin Kyle.
Yeah, but you know that RD is also related to Kyle.
Really?
I'm their uncle.
Yeah,
Wow.
RD is technically my uncle.
Okay, let's get back. Let's get back to this before we started nasi goreng. You
So-
wanted to know more about RD,
Yeah,
right? Okay,
yeah.
let's go.
Yes. So
and how
we
were
guys-
you related suddenly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I found out that I was related to them during a festival, Island Music Festival. I think it was that. So you guys were performing, if I was not mistaken, and I was just sitting down, and then I think it was Kyle that brought it up. He said, "Did you know you're my uncle?" And I'm like, "Are you drunk?"
Why? Oh, yeah, Carl just brought it up suddenly.
Yeah, was it Kyle that brought it up?
Yeah,
I think
because-
so.
Because I remember Kyle asking me, I'm like, "Hey, dude, do you think we're related to RD?" And I'm like, "I don't know," because I mean, I don't know much. Honestly, I don't know much about family. I'm like one of the younger ones, so I just follow around, right?
Yeah.
And like our family, so like my family, we are related to the Diawis,
Okay.
and RD's surname is Diawis.
Okay.
So I'm just like, oh, yeah, maybe because like we have Natasha.
Yes.
So how are you?
One of our
related to-
cousins.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so that Natasha would be one of my dad's brother's daughter.
Can we draw a hierarchy here?
Yeah.
somewhere?
That's brother's
Yeah.
daughter. Okay.
So like if my dad is here
Uh-huh.
and then he's got a brother and then this brother had a daughter,
And
So
you're
that's
Yeah.
Natasha. It's my cousin.
Okay.
Natasha would be my cousin. Yeah.
Okay. And
So like so like supposedly I think like my grandfather and your father
Right.
cousins or something like that.
Yes, we're they're related by blood somehow, which is why it's very dangerous for me to date in Malaysia because I don't know who I'm dating. Yeah.
just go outside the race, then for sure.
What race?
I mean, outside
Dude,
whatever
bro,
race.
Let me
you
let me
are.
kid you
Bro,
not,
our
okay?
family is so
Yeah,
mixed.
They're
let me
so
kid you not.
mixed.
Got one time I worked with this Chinese colleague, right? Suddenly he said, Carl is the cousin. I'm like, dude,
Carl doesn't look like.
Carl doesn't
Oh,
look
does he
Chinese.
look
Like,
so
they
mixed?
just look like that. I was like, oh, Suen Chong, right?
Suan, yes.
Yeah, so I said,
Oh.
oh, that's my cousin. I'm like, dude.
So I'm related to Suen then as well.
I hope you didn't date her.
No, lah.
No, no,
Okay,
no, we didn't.
No, but
It's
but-
okay.
Huge
No,
family.
No,
Yeah.
but, no, but like legit, right? Like sometimes you go out and like you meet people
Mm.
and you just wonder like, oh, am I actually related to this girl?
Yeah.
Like legit.
You have that fear.
Yeah, and you have that fear because the family is so big and you don't like imagine like I think like maybe 5 years ago or maybe 4 years ago, only did we find out that we are related to RD.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was a hot chick.
Okay, wait. I know this is a gross question, but in your culture, respective cultures,
We're not
marrying
from Kelantan, bro.
a cousin
We're not from
is
Kelantan,
super
bro.
gross or what?
I think you're
Or is
not
it-
allowed to marry your first cousin, but you're
Nope.
allowed to marry a
Second cousin.
second, third generation cousin.
But your first cousin, I'm quite sure you know who your first cousin.
Oh yeah, obviously I definitely know who my first.
yeah, then you wouldn't
Yeah, but
accidentally
it's
date.
the second and third ones you have to be wary
A
of
bit,
because I've got.
Okay, what if that far? No,
No, but see,
Ah.
for example,
I don't know.
okay,
I don't
okay,
know.
so like for like
I've never
for
had
like
that
for like
problem.
big families, kind sometimes like weddings, you go to the wedding,
Yeah.
and then you see the like your cousin, like your second cousin or like your third cousin there, or like your uncle there. You just be like, oh, I didn't know.
I didn't know in a good way, or I didn't know it's like, oh man, I'm
Yeah.
gonna miss my
Can you
chance.
imagine-
That's
Going-
for you to
Yeah,
decide.
that's
lah.
for you to decide.
Can you imagine going for a wedding and then after that, on the wedding night itself, on the dinner itself, only you found out that you're actually related to your wife or your husband? Then it's like,
Yo, that's fucked up. Okay.
Yeah.
everyone
You
in
are
the
married
hall is like,
already.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
The
Why
thing
is
is, you're
everyone-
married already. What kind of marriage did you have? MCO wedding?
I don't know.
That's recently what happened to this couple in China. What did you guys see that at Seas.com?
Is it the one she?
No, so basically, this mom
lost.
lost her daughter by the
Ah.
roadside. Many years later on, she decided to adopt a son.
Okay.
Then the son decided to get married. Then she realized that, oh my gosh, why is the daughter? She looks exactly like me. And then she decided to check the daughter because the daughter had a birthmark somewhere.
Okay.
So like on the wedding day itself, she said, "Can I just see your back?" And then there was the same birthmark over there, and she realized that
That's
her
a long
adopted
lost-
son was sleeping with her real daughter.
But that's okay. because
That's
it's
okay.
Adopted
Yeah,
son.
so anyway,
Yeah.
it's a very happy ending.
Yeah.
So technically, that's still all right.
She found her daughter lah. in a
She
way.
found- yeah.
Okay lah.
through the adopted
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Her daughter is also her daughter-in-law.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Think about it, right?
That's messed up, yeah. By the way, the food at the wedding was very good too.
How do you know? How do
Oh
you
no,
know?
there was a caption there.
Oh.
I read the whole
I thought you
story.
went for it.
No, I read the whole story.
Oh, are we someone related to this person?
No, because like in the caption it said like something
Why
delicious
would the
banquet.
report-
So
why
I was like,
would-
oh,
okay.
okay.
So now we know that you're related to Daryl.
yeah, and that's
his
why
family
Ardi can't take spicy.
because of Carl's side.
Because Carl also can't eat spicy. You know, Carl for Carl
Fucking
chili
cousin.
sauce. No, so I gotta tell you this. So once Carl was in the hospital, he was sick, right?
yeah.
On the way there, I was like, "Hey, cuz, you want anything?" Thinking he want me to buy some
Coffee.
coffee, ke,
Right.
nasi goreng, ke, whatever. He's like, "Actually, dude, can buy some tomato ketchup for me." I'm like, "Why?" Because I ordered McDonald's and they only give me chili sauce in here, and I cannot eat it
Yeah.
because it's too spicy.
Okay, I'm not as bad as him because I love the McDonald's chili sauce. I can take that. I can take the
Oh.
spicy chicken McDeluxe without drinking. I can finish the whole burger.
How about the ayam goreng McD? Spicy.
Ha. That one no. Cannot. That one I'm still trying. That's so spicy, guys.
Okay.
It's dang spicy.
Okay. Now also we want to know because we know that you come from. I mean, you were raised in different countries.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us all these big countries that you grew up in? Because I'm sure
mean,
your background was
one-
so colorful.
And if you can, name one dish that you remember
Mm.
growing up eating.
Sure. Okay. Well, I was born in Serbia, in Belgrade, so I don't remember much about that. But when I was first introduced to like really
Local dish?
interesting cuisine was when I was in Dubai, and so that's when I was introduced to like Middle Eastern food, like legit.
When were
Middle
you in
Eastern.
Dubai?
I was in Dubai when I was 4 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was really, really young, but I still remember the food there because it's how they make it. So you have to understand that for different regions, they always adapt to the environment that they're in, always, right? So for example, in the Middle East, to make their coffee, they use hot sand with coal, and that's how they use it,
Brew
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or they use the sun and the sand or the night and barbecues a lot. They love
ice
doing
cream.
barbecues. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so that's what I was introduced to when I was growing up. Then I went to the Philippines. Philippines was completely different. It was very oily but very rich food. Very Spanish fusioned. Yeah, very Spanish
Does it taste
influence.
good though? Because when I look at Filipino dishes, they don't entice me.
I think it's because of the way it looks. Like, you know how like visual enticement is also very important. But the food's actually quite good. I think a lot of people know like chicken adobo and all that kind of
Yes.
stuff. But there's also other cuisines and desserts that they have, which is very similar to Malaysia. What is the one? It's like a white sago, but it's in a square and it's wrapped in like some pandan
Pelita?
leaf.
Oh
The
yeah,
side?
tepung
Tepung
pelita.
pelita.
Tepung pelita. So they have that in the Philippines, but I forgot what they call it.
Does
Did
it
you- have you-
taste similar?
Tapioca, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So it's the same thing. They use tapioca, but for them, it's I think circular, and ours is square.
Yeah.
Uh,
Have you
Yeah.
tried the balut though?
I have tried it. I've thrown up many times.
Oh, boy.
But it's not my thing, lah.
Okay.
Would you guys ever put?
Yes.
You done?
No.
Oh.
But I would like. I would like to try it though.
For those of you who don't know what balut is, it's basically
Gross.
chicken or duck.
It's a I think it's a chicken.
Yeah,
It's
almost
a chicken embryo.
Yeah.
Chicken
Yeah.
fetus,
So you
whatever
can
call
still
it.
see the head and then a little bit of the wings.
Google
but
it. Google it.
Yeah.
just
It's
Google it,
gross.
balut.
I'm not proud of it, but I'm not proud of it now. But back then, when I was younger, you can't blame me because I was a child. But I would have their turtle eggs.
Oh.
So turtle eggs, I know. I love turtles now, but back then it was such a huge commodity over there, and they weren't labeled as an endangered species
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
So they would sell this, and I kid you not, for like 2 ringgit an egg.
Where
Boil it and just eat it like that, right?
They either boil it or you can steam it, but you have to make sure that when I think they boil it first and then they steam it because they need to make the shell very flimsy. So you just
yeah.
peel off the shell and you just chuck it in your mouth.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's a very interesting like point of like conversation. Okay, like last time certain things were okay. Like,
Yeah.
it was okay to do. It was okay to say. It was okay to be.
Yeah.
Right, and then like now as time has progressed, like people are more aware and stuff like that. We know like, oh, we shouldn't do this. We can't do this.
Yeah.
We shouldn't say things like this. But some people still go back and be like, oh, you did this last time, or like this. Like for example, like there was this whole Tropic Thunder thing.
Oh, yes.
The Robert Downey Jr.'s
Yeah, the whole
character.
Oh, yeah.
character, right? So it's like the whole blackface thing and stuff like that. And someone was like bringing it up, like, oh, he did this stuff like that. And then he's like, yeah, but this was back then.
Yeah, and it was
When-
still okay, kinda.
Like people weren't aware about it.
Yeah.
People weren't, and even he said like, if you ask me to do it now, I won't do it. But it was back then. So I am different now than my past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So same like people like they go and find like people's old tweets lah, people's old Facebook
Kevin
posts
Hart
and
lah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like I think like things like that, you just like let it be. Like that was back then. But the person now, like for example, like for you know now that it's wrong
Right.
and
Yeah.
it shouldn't be done.
Correct.
So like like just let it be. Like let your past be the past and just grow up and move on and be someone better.
No, lah, nowadays, I think people are just so focused on looking for people's mistake.
The cancel culture
Yeah.
is cancerous, guys.
They just
cancel
like
the cancel
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
How
No, we don't
I
want
would
that.
describe it is like if you were a kid, it's okay to shit yourself lah. Because you're a child, right?
Yeah.
But if you're an
Yes.
adult and you shit yourself, am I still gonna treat you like how you were 10 years old? No, right?
Wise words
yeah.
from Ryan.
Okay, so
Ryan
moving on
Ellis.
from Philippines and then
Yeah. where
Then
did
I
you go
moved to Turkey. In Turkey, I pretty much lived there for a very long time. Most of my teenage life was there. Turkey's got very, very good, very interesting food. They use a lot of fresh ingredients. My favorite dish from Turkey is their pizza. It's called Lahmacun.
Lahmacun.
Lahmacun. Sounds like a
Lahmacun.
Malay dish.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Lamacun. Lahmacun.
What is it?
So basically, it's a Turkish pizza, but it's shaped in like shaped like an eye.
Oh,
Oh.
like the eye of
Oval.
the evil eye.
The evil eye. So
Okay.
it's kind of like that. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's a very like a bit of a slant, and what you have is a very thin layer of bread. Then you'll have your ground meat,
Okay.
which what they would usually use is ground lamb meat for example.
Okay.
Your fresh tomato paste, fresh cheese, lots of herbs on it, and you just chuck it into a coal oven for about 5 minutes, and you just take it out, and that's your fresh pizza. And it's so good.
Okay.
Yeah, so everything about that dish is fresh. They make it fresh, and they usually prepare it in about less than 2 minutes. That's how fast it takes. The guy is so good because the bread is so thin.
Yeah.
You just have to put everything on a nice little plate, chuck everything in, and then you just put it into the oven.
Lahmacun.
Lahmacun. And
Sounds like
I'm
a
Chinese bad word.
Yeah.
Lahmacun.
and I'm very happy to find out that I found a place here that has this Turkish restaurant in Tamantun.
Oh, is it Bedouin?
Yes. So
Ah,
I just
yes.
found out that they make lahmacun and it tasted just like the one I,
I
had
didn't
in
know that
Turkey.
they had Lahmacun.
They
Yeah,
have.
I'm gonna try the Lahmacun.
Yeah, it's really good. I was so impressed by it.
Try Bedouin,
Really,
guys.
yeah.
Apparently, it's the best shawarma.
Yes.
Really?
When I googled it, lah.
No lah, I think the
Oh.
best shawarma still in Bukit Bintang. The kebab.
The
When I
halab?
googled
No.
it, yeah, halab,
Halab, right?
halab gate,
Still
Sit up,
good.
sit up.
Okay, so from Turkey, where to?
Came here to Malaysia, studied
you're here.
college, and now I'm here. lah.
Forever.
So they say.
Ever.
And this is when you found out about your ex and all that. And okay, from culinary, people always wonder, how do you make that switch to radio?
That was really by accident, to be honest. Because when I came back from London, I wanted to set up my own pastry shop here.
Mm.
But I really didn't know the market back then. So I worked at this place called Marcus Evans. It was like an advertising sales firm.
Okay.
So I really wanted to know what the market was like. But during that time, I met someone that was already quite prominent in radio and she did traffic. Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Yeah,
Patrick.
so Priscilla Patrick. So she wanted,
She's watching, right?
yeah, I hope so. So she wanted me to be part of her team. And so after like months of like debating and talking and trying to convince me, she finally got me in. Lah. And from there on, I gave up my dream of setting up my own bakery shop.
And
Funny
that was
how-
from Red, right? With
No.
Priscilla Petrol, was it Red?
No, it was Astro.
Astro. Oh,
Yeah. So I was
okay,
working
okay.
with Astro then. And I worked there for 10 years. And then I worked in Media Prima Nala.
Funny how I actually first met RD, like face to face. We had the first conversation in Rakita where Priscilla Patrick
was working.
invited him to come over to have a talk to the announcers there.
Yes, this is when you guys first started off,
Yes.
right?
You're
Yeah.
training
Yeah.
them.
Not really training them, lah, but they just wanted motivation. Yeah. So
So
I
you
just,
motivated?
Oh yeah. The way that he said
Oh,
like how radio is so interesting because it paints a picture and everyone's picture in their mind is different.
Okay.
oh, wow.
If I were to tell you a horse, a pink color horse, how would your horse look like? A pink color horse.
Oh, do you
And
know that?
everyone just have their own picture of
How do you
horse.
answer that kind of question?
Yeah.
Wait, actually, do you know that some people cannot picture things in their mind?
Really?
Like I
That is so
cannot.
Don't
No,
lie.
I kid you not. I kid you not. When you say pink horse, I don't see anything.
You see words.
Really? Okay, how about
I
this?
see pink horse.
Penis.
Yeah. Okay. like, dude, like legit, I don't see anything.
Whose penis was that?
Oh no.
No, honestly, you can't.
Yeah, I cannot.
Really?
No, so here's the thing. So you know, right? When like,
That's a-
okay, first off, like I don't really dream.
Okay.
Like, I don't dream. So
You've never had a wet dream.
dude, I dream like legit once or twice a year if I'm lucky.
Okay.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
And then you know like how when like you know you're younger, you go to school and then your friends like, dude, saving your spank bank, saving your spank bank. I thought it was just a thing. And I never knew that people can actually like think about it and like recall. So I'm
So-
so then like only like recently,
So your memories how?
Yeah, so how do you remember things?
Yeah.
that's why I like pictures.
Pictures.
Like pictures on Facebook. Like I don't like when if you say like, oh, think about this time, think about that time, I see it as like a logical thing, but I don't actually see it in my head.
Will you remember this or not?
Does it mean
this?
It's like word. RD was here. That's it. No?
Does it mean you got no imagination?
I don't
Is
know.
it the
lah.
same?
Lack of imagination.
Lack
I mean,
of
like it
imagination.
just says no at all, so that means
Yeah.
zero
Like,
imagination.
Yeah.
I mean, like I can think about it, but I don't see it.
You don't see a picture.
I don't see a picture. That's it. I can think about it. Like
Okay.
if you say like
How about
like a pink horse, I just see.
pink
So,
and
like-
horse.
so you never
just
like
think
visualize yourself. Ooh, I got six packs and big muscles, Superman. Nothing.
No, I cannot.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I
how about
I
the,
always
how about the
thought that-
hottest chick?
Huh?
So that's why.
Making out with the hottest chick.
How do you
Imagination.
fantasize?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. So I
You
always.
see words.
Yeah, I always thought it was just a thing that people say.
Okay.
I never knew that it was like a legit thing
Yeah.
that you can think about. Like, oh yeah, like say you're with Jessica Alba or something like that. Like, oh, like, yeah, like Jessica Alba.
So you
like,
just see
I
Jessica Alba.
yeah,
like it's like one of those lines on CNN, you know. Those bulletin things.
Jessica Alba kissing me.
Yo.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, emoji you see, you know?
Yeah.
Stop making fun of him.
I'm so
okay?
sorry.
Wait,
like,
next question.
Okay.
Then if
Wait,
you,
did we interview RD
Wait.
lah?
But this is so much fun.
if you don't watch porn, how do you wank then?
Yeah.
That's why I have to lah.
You have
You have to watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you can't
Okay, so
imagine.
So you have to watch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I cannot imagine.
Shoot,
Okay.
if you were stuck in an island,
Right.
like
Right.
you would have to like drill a hole in a coconut tree lah, for sure. I don't know, man. I mean that's the only way. Like you have to fashion it. Like, oh, look at how it bends. You know, oh, okay, that's an ass right there.
Okay. You know what? We got a game for all of
RD.
you, all right?
Okay.
So because RD travels around the world a lot, so I'm gonna play a game where I'm gonna show a picture of a dish. I'm gonna tell you the name of the dish. You gotta guess the country it's from.
Oh,
I will tell you the
goodness.
region, which continent. So it will be, Alah, bagi chance sikit lah.
Okay, huh?
So it'll be 2 teams.
Okay.
So both of you will be in one team.
All right.
Both of you will be in one team.
Shit, the
We
guy
had-
with no imagination.
I was just gonna say, dude, look at our size. We eat more than them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you're gonna guess it,
But I'm
but
bad with geography though. Fudge.
this is
mooncake.
just food lah. Okay,
But you got
okay.
him.
You know,
I don't know. I
mean-
I've worked with RD before, so I don't know whether I can count on him.
RD, we got this. RD,
Luncheon.
we got
Yes.
this.
we'll try lah.
Okay, let's go.
We try.
Break.
Team Fat Boy, let's go.
Team Fat Boy. Okay, hold on. Let me take my phone.
Slims with the slims.
What is that pizza called again? Lunchun, is it?
Lahmacun.
Lahmacun. Okay.
Don't go
Lahmacun.
say I want my lunch out.
This sounds like
Right?
Lahmacun.
Okay, so I'm going to
Lahmacun.
show you the first picture, right?
He don't know the
First
answer.
picture, and then you tell me what it is. Okay,
What is that?
this
Okay,
is
we'll-
called
We'll put the picture up in the screen.
yeah. This is called the piaz.
Pias?
Piaz.
De resistance.
Which country is it from? It's a
I say it's from Greece.
traditional version of something salad or maize, includes a softball egg that's chopped up and mixed through before the dish is served.
Greece.
Team Fat Boys, is that your final answer?
Okay,
You say-
so
you
it
say
looks
it's
like a
amazing,
very Mediterranean
Yeah.
dish.
Greece.
Okay,
But-
Greece for you.
At the same time,
If it is
The
Greece,
teenies?
it should have cream.
I feel like it's an Italian dish though because of the
What's the
beans.
name of it?
Piaz.
Pias.
Piaz or Spanish?
No,
Piaz.
it's Greece. It's Greek.
Final answer, Greece.
What do you think?
But wait, there's maize inside, is it? There's corn.
M-E-Z-E, how do you pronounce that?
Maize.
Maize.
Yeah.
Maize.
But that's very like
Spanish?
Spanish.
The Spanish.
Mexican.
Let's go.
Okay,
Spain?
Greece then.
Greece versus Spain, both of you are wrong. It's actually Turkish.
I've never had that
Already
before.
sucks. Never mind.
Okay, now next dish.
Clearly, I was only
Are you
having.
saying that
Oh.
Google is wrong.
I was having lahmacun all my life, lah. So I
Okay.
didn't try
Wait, I've
anything.
seen this before.
This one looks like mutton curry.
This is called the chak chuka. It's a stew of lamb, spices, tomatoes, and flatbread. Chak chuka.
Turkey.
I'm going to say
Okay.
Turkey also now.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's from an African continent. This
Oh,
country. Okay.
Wakanda.
Chak chuka.
Chakchuka.
Chakchuka. Okay.
Swaziland.
Stop making.
Sure, Swaziland, is it a real country? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it
This
is.
is oh my god, I've never seen the flag. I don't
Oh,
know.
then it's not.
Okay.
Chakchuka.
It's from an African
I think
country.
Nigeria.
Okay, it can either be.
The name's quite close though.
Niger.
Geographically, I'm not sure.
The name what?
Niger.
No, it's not.
Okay.
What did you say just now?
I feel like
Nigeria.
it's South
Nigeria.
African.
South African. But he said Nigeria and it was close.
No, as in the name is close to the
Oh.
country's name. That's it.
You mean this one, the Chachuka?
No, the name Algeria. Both.
Algeria.
Algeria!
Yes.
I forgot. Algeria is in Africa.
Okay,
This
next
is
one.
how
Next
we
one.
twist.
Hey,
okay.
Malaysia's best
Why,
host.
Okay, this is called the arus chaufa. Is a popular dish in this country with a great influence of Chinese cuisine.
It's China. Chow fan.
Okay, it consists of combination of fried rice, meats, vegetables, and sometimes they put ingredients such as fish, beef, pork, jerky, and even alligator meat.
Jamaica.
It is from a South American country.
Brazil.
Arroz chaufa.
Brazil.
Where is it?
It's not as
Brazil.
big as those countries.
That
you
sounds
might think
very Portuguese.
Chile. No, maybe. Maybe
Nope.
Chile.
Okay, Chile.
No, maybe not.
Arroz chaufa.
Bolivia.
But it's
It's not Brazil.
Chinese.
It's
It's
Bolivia.
inspired Chinese. Yeah, it's influence
Chile?
of a Chinese cuisine.
Bolivia.
Okay,
Chile?
Bolivia. Daryl, you're not saying anything.
No, I'm just thinking. Okay, so I know that in Jamaica,
Mhm.
there are a lot of Chinese in Jamaica.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Dude, there's a lot of Chinese in all the
No,
countries.
No,
Yeah.
like legit that there are a lot of Chinese in Jamaica, and they look like Chinese, like my grandmother kind of Chinese,
But they
talk like this, but the muka.
but they talk like
Jamaica.
like a bunch of Rastafarians.
Right.
It's okay, man.
Yeah.
My
So
name's
is that your final answer, Jamaica?
Yeah, I say Jamaica.
Dude, he just said South America.
South America.
I'm sorry,
just
I
spent
didn't hear
half an
that,
hour.
dude. I didn't hear that. Sorry, my bad.
I said
I'm
Bolivia.
just thinking, Bolivia.
You said
okay,
Bolivia,
let's
I
go
said
Bolivia.
No, no,
Chile?
no.
Chile.
Peru. I
Okay,
say Peru.
Peru, okay.
Let's go Chile then.
Chile.
Chile.
Okay, the answer is Peru. Good
Yeah.
job.
Damn.
Peru it is.
Basically, I
Okay.
suck at this game.
So
so
you
you know.
got 1 point.
Okay, 1 point there. How about this
You
one?
got chichong fan, then I know.
Oh,
This is a wheat pancake roll with a variety of fillings: jam, cheese, sour cream, caviar, onions, and even chocolate syrup.
European countries.
It's called the blini.
Yeah.
Russia.
Really?
Okay.
Because coffee.
I'm. So this is a very northern European dish.
See?
Sweden.
You don't have to flex, okay? You know the answer, you know the answer. You don't know, you don't know.
I know. I'm trying to sound smart.
Northern.
Once
Okay.
Hafiz says the answer is wrong, I
So,
will.
so you say Russia?
I don't know.
Shoot. Sweden, Denmark, Finland.
So it's caviar and cream cheese.
I mean, it's basically like crab, but
Yeah.
they put caviar on theirs.
I want to say
and cream
French
cheese.
also, but I don't think they.
Yeah.
It's or Dutch. I feel like it's a Dutch
So
dish.
from Netherlands.
Yeah.
What? Netherlands, you say Russia?
Yeah,
Netherlands?
how are you?
Go with Mother Russia.
All right, the fat boys got it again.
How is that?
Caviar.
Wait, hang on a second.
Bro, in doubt, just pick Mother Russia. bro.
I wasn't part of this meeting. You know, you guys must have discussed this
No,
beforehand.
we
This is all done by
This
him.
was all done by me.
Wow.
Okay, this one is called gored. It's only available in these two countries. A raw beef dish that is typically cubed and left unmarinated. So they will eat it that way. This is an acquired
Okay, which
taste.
continent is this from?
Actually, I don't know which continent.
Okay.
African, maybe? Okay, I make it easy. Let's start with the letter E. Huh?
Egypt.
Ethiopia.
No, correct. It is Ethiopia.
That's right.
Okay, we got one. We got 1
All right,
point.
this
Yeah,
one.
you
This one looks like a local dish. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's a spicy dish made with large green chili peppers in a cheesy sauce similar to chili con queso, which might be called the national dish for its ubiquity and the pride that these people have for it. It's a really small country.
Oh.
It's a mysterious country.
Monaco.
Singapore.
That's not mysterious. Monaco is not mysterious.
Small.
Papua New Guinea.
No.
Fiji
it's in Asia.
Islands.
It's in Asia.
Oh, it's in
Asia.
It's
Asia.
in Asia, but a very
Small.
mysterious country.
North
Brunei.
Korea.
Bhutan.
That is right.
Yeah.
Really? You do all of this?
Wow.
Sorry, Justin just carried the team
You
out.
said mysterious. North
Yeah.
Korea. No one knows what's going on over there.
You know.
I
Have
said
you watched
Roman.
the interview? Everything about the interview
Yeah.
is real.
So good.
Okay, last one. Last
I'm
one.
so
Okay,
sorry,
that's the name.
Ardi, I suck in this.
Aki and saltfish.
Ooh.
Latte, bro, ni.
Latte ni.
Okay, aki is the country's national fruit, and it's salted cod fish. It's completely unique. The fruit has a buttery, creamy texture. I think like a durian, I guess, and a mild taste that reminds the taster hearts of palm. I don't know. Yeah, aki and saltfish.
So wait, is that chilies in there or no? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Yes, chili and the parts of the fruits.
I feel like it's much like a very
I
fermented.
think it's
kind
very
of dish.
Mediterranean. Mano ni mano.
It is a Caribbean country.
Yeah. One of those Jamaica might.
I would say Jamaica. I wouldn't be surprised. They do have some raw fermentation.
Oh, is
What
it?
else is in
Yeah.
Caribbean? Huh?
Cuba.
Aruba.
Jamaica.
Ooh, I
Okay.
wanna take you to
I said Jamaica.
Bermuda. He said Jamaica. You can't say.
It's okay. Can copy
Can,
answer.
can,
So
can.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Both of you are correct.
Yes. Okay.
So today the fat boys won because they appreciate food better.
That's right.
I'm sorry, Adi.
Go team
I suck.
metabolism.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so last week Justin did mention that he wanted to get Uncle Roger on the show, but we couldn't, so we had you instead.
Wow.
So
Better,
yeah, but Uncle Roger, if you know that he's Malaysian, right?
Yeah, he's from Ipoh. No, right?
All Chinese people from Ipoh, is it?
I mean,
Hey, some from Puchong, okay?
Why you guys
he
over there?
actually grew up here in KL.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he
KL
went
boy.
to Zhonghua school, and he aced in his school. He's
Huh,
a
really?
straight A student. Yeah,
Right.
He's one of the
Nerd.
top 2 students top 2, if not 1, in.
So
the
he
whole
went to
country.
the UK to do culinary as well, or
No,
what was he doing there?
I'm
ran
not
away.
sure what he studied.
Ran away
but
from what?
Run away from homework lah. Chinese school.
Strict parents, you know. Strict parents,
But it's
man.
crazy. But it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
a
okay.
smart student. He's a really, really smart person.
Okay, so he's one of the Malaysians that made it big in the States. I mean, in the UK, in the world, in fact. And before this, we didn't even know of him,
Yeah.
right? Until
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
got viral,
Yeah.
and
He
then
did a few stand-ups here in KL,
Mm.
like those what's that thing?
But I'm
Comedy
sure you
club.
never go before, right?
Yeah,
Nobody
no.
knows who is he.
Oh.
But he actually put nasi goreng on the map.
yes,
You think
Yeah.
about it, like
Fried
and I
rice.
think that's and like when I was thinking about this episode, right?
Mm.
Like when Justin was saying like before this, people wouldn't know about fried rice. A lot of like non-Malay, like maybe Asians wouldn't know about fried rice.
Mm.
But now, like I think everybody knows
Yeah.
about fried rice.
and how to cook the rice.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
how
Not
not to
with
cook the rice.
not with
as
a
well.
colander, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he put it on the map. And I think that sparked something in me. Like I was just like, oh, it's very interesting how some Malaysians go out, they become famous, and then like we want to claim like, oh,
Then
these
we
guys-
appreciate them.
Then we
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah.
them and stuff like that. And it's like it's really sad because I know like Justin was saying like he was doing a lot of stand-up comedy here,
Mm.
but none of us know about it.
Yeah.
None of us went. But now he's like such a big thing. I was like, oh, Uncle Roger.
Yeah.
And that just made me think like, what other Malaysians out there? Because like you've traveled to like
Yeah.
many countries, right? And I was just thinking like internationally, I'm like, oh, okay, like what other Malaysians have actually gone out, made a name, and then when they come back, we're like, oh, this person's Malaysian. So, you know?
I think the one that you mentioned, like Guy Sebastian also.
Clang boy lah.
He's not
But
really a
he's not-
Malaysian
Yeah,
lah.
but I mean he was born here and then
Okay,
like,
okay, you grew up in different countries, right?
Right.
Like for here in Malaysia, I notice if you are, let's say, a musician or whatever,
Mhm.
people don't look at you until you achieve something.
Yeah, I think
In
this
other countries, is it
the
the support is better? Because I know Americans,
yeah.
they support their local acts like Gila Babi.
Yes, they do. And
Yeah.
it's the same in the UK. It's the same where I was growing up, like in the Philippines or Turkey as well. That
Mm.
I think the stigma over here is that because we put our standards not
Right.
not amongst ourselves, but we always compare ourselves to how other people are doing. All that kind of all the time.
international acts.
Yeah, so our vision of success is that if you make it big in the States, which is what we're always following so much,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if you make it big in the States, then you can call yourself Malaysian when you come back here. You know, like then you can say you're a big shot.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Mm.
Like
It's very sad.
yeah, like Yuna, I mean, she's a super talent.
Yeah.
But when she went to the States, baru the whole of Malaysia,
Yeah.
Yuna. When you have talents as amazing as Yuna, or even better, like Datuk Siti Nurhaliza.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like super, super wow.
Yeah.
But it's hard lah. I think it's very hard for local artists, especially like how you're from Back to Basics, Daryl. I'm sure you
yeah,
can share.
I think it's very interesting that like when you see other countries, right? Like for example, like US, UK, people pride themselves
Mm,
in following a band from the time they're indie to
make it big.
making it
Yeah.
big, you know, being
Yes.
like Grammy winners, and then you're like, oh, I followed this band when they were playing in this like
Yes.
small dingy club and stuff like that.
Mm.
But here, Malaysia is just like, the fella's playing at the B or the fella's playing at like, you know, this places. You're like, yeah, but I will only support when the person plays for the Grammys, or when this
Mm.
person has a song with Usher,
Mm.
or then like, no, then, but you don't pride yourself in following these people when they played in your local clubs and like this, and like your
Yeah.
like local music spots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it could be the other way around, though. Like,
Yeah.
so, for example, you're an indie band. Oh, I support you. And then when you become like mainstream, oh,
Yeah.
sell out. And then you don't want to support anymore.
But I don't think that happens in Malaysia, lah, actually.
Really?
But
Everybody wants like that famous
yeah.
band, kan?
Mm.
Okay, I got a question, right?
Yeah.
Does language really matter in what language you're singing? So, for example, I mean, read somewhere about Yuna saying that the record label keep on wanting her to do in Malay
Right.
because we can target the Malay market and we're going to make it big. And she said, no, I only want to stick to English. I want to make it international.
Yes.
So the record labels are, what are you talking about? We're not going to go international. And she's like, no, I still want to continue singing in English. And she made it lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine if she didn't make it, the record label was like, see, told you to do Malay, don't want to do Malay.
Yeah.
So does it really matter, the language?
I think the language is more on because Malaysia we have the
I mean,
masses.
a very unique market
Yeah.
lah, I would say.
Yeah.
Very unique market.
So when you write Malay songs, automatically you will target huger,
Yeah, that's right.
bigger crowd.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Bigger
so,
local crowd. But
yeah,
like back to basics, I'm sure. I mean, their main goal is to be international one day. you know.
Are you like a rap or something? or what?
Sorry, because you got no imagination again. So yeah, okay.
I think that's a very good point about language, because like for us also, when we came out, we did a lot of Malay songs. A lot of songs in like BM, because like looking at the population in Malaysia, right? Like majority of people actually speak BM, right? And they understand
Except for RD.
except already. Like,
I'm getting
no,
this.
I mean like we don't really know this, but literally like maybe like Klang Valley, like in a few like other states, like the people in the town, their first language is English.
Yes.
But outside of town, a lot of them speak BM,
Yeah.
and it opens up a bigger market.
Yeah.
Actually, it really does open up like a bigger market, and so that's why we thought like, okay, like, you know, and plus, I think at that time it was very like, you know, very like local kind of stuff, like, you know, people are like buying local, sporting local, and a lot of like local products were coming out. So we're like, you know what, we are Malaysians, so why don't we be proud of our country and our language?
Yeah.
Because you know that there are a lot of Filipinos, there are a lot of like Indonesians who speak or sing songs in their own language.
Yeah.
And it becomes a thing like Anna. Like, I'm sure everyone knows Anna, right?
Hannah, you?
No, Anna, the song Anna.
Anak kita pergi sekolah. No?
No, the Filipino song.
I don't know.
okay, I guess it's just
Well, let's just put it-
That's a song?
what's that?
I guess it's not a good example. I say Korean songs
Yeah,
are
Korean
better
songs.
examples.
Okay, Korean.
Oh no,
song.
that's called
Korean song,
Ilhamu.
right.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Kau
called
ilhamku.
Oh, that's right.
What do you say?
Ilhamu.
Okay, fine.
That was the
fine.
Arabic version.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, like, okay, sorry, I'm a bit old lah, so I know that old. But yeah, like Korean songs, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't speak the language,
Yeah.
right? But dude, like literally, like 3/4 of this world,
Yes.
teenagers of this world, are crazy over them.
And check it, Blackpink, not all of them are all Koreans. Only one of them is Korean.
Yeah, original
Yeah.
Korean.
One,
One
is
is
Australian,
one's
American, and Thai.
Yeah. I
It's
think
crazy.
if we have the same enthusiasm as we have for our Malaysian food, and
Yeah.
how accepting we are into coming up with different ways to eat Malaysian food, if we have the same like that in our music industry, we wouldn't have this conversation.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if we have that supporting mentality, like,
Yeah.
you know, any new acts, let's support them. Let's hope they make it big. Because I know Korean culture, whatever you see now, is a project that's started like 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah.
But
Only now is
yeah.
global
And
domination.
it's not only like local music and stuff like that, but the art scene, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
painting
yeah,
art,
yeah,
our movies,
yes.
Yeah.
you know.
Okay, let's face it, our movies are shit, lah, right?
No,
Hey.
some of our
Okay,
movies
dude,
are,
like,
Some okay.
Some of our
Yeah.
movies
Okay.
were actually good.
they actually won a lot of.
He watched Sanka, okay?
Yeah.
Sangka
I
not
mean,
bad.
some of it are good, lah, you know, but
Yeah.
some of it is just
But-
stupid storyline that, you know.
But in all countries also got like that.
Yeah,
You just okay, so we get the best of the country that comes out,
Yeah, okay.
obviously, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But all like those B-rated, C-rated, D, I don't know whatever.
Oh, if you go
alphabet
to Cinemax, I think on Astro, all the big B grade or C
Yes, big grade.
Oh,
Okay. What is
Okay,
the-
yeah, fair enough.
yeah. So like we just because we get to see everything.
Yes.
But there are some good ones. Like I think for me, like the Malaysian movie that really showed me that shit, we actually have something that's fucking good.
Which
is
is?
Sepet lah.
Oh,
Yeah, Sepet
I
is
really
okay.
enjoyed that
Okay.
movie. That was by
Yasmin
Ahmad.
Ahmad.
Yeah, yeah.
The late
One
Yasmin
thing
Ahmad.
that I wish Malaysian movies or content, TV programs can emulate is like the Japanese when they focus on their food. If you notice
Yeah.
Japanese and Korean, right, in movies, whatever, when they incorporate the food in their content, like, oh my God.
They really make it
Yes.
delicious.
Yeah, because they're very proud of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very proud of their food, and we don't have that kind of scene or scenario or opportunity here
Yes,
because
yes,
no
yeah.
one
Yeah.
appreciates, or they never even think twice about doing that. They're just so focused on impressing others,
Yes.
right?
That's why our Malaysian food is not world famous yet because
Yes.
we don't
And that's why we are here.
promote it. Yes.
We are
Yeah,
here to promote a Malaysian food.
Correct.
that's
But,
right.
I mean, like, and that's a very interesting point that, like, in terms of tourism and stuff like that, right? I've always like thought that Malaysia, we are possibly, and maybe we are, the best country in Southeast Asia.
Yes.
To me,
For food.
For everything.
we have the advantage because we speak English.
Yes.
And we have better food than Singapore, even though they
Yes.
speak English.
Yes.
We have nicer islands.
Yes.
Someone back me up here.
Oh yes. No. I love going to the island. No, did you know that Malaysia is one of the very few countries around the world that doesn't tax you if you win the lottery?
Hafiz don't know what it is. Okay,
I mean, is that not amazing?
Yes,
you,
it is amazing,
You win
yes.
$1 million in the States, you'll
Yeah.
get tax rates. You'll never get it. But if you win $1 million here in Malaysia, it's yours. The whole thing
So
is
how many
yours.
numbers have you bought? Lah?
I said,
How many
too
times have
much.
you won?
But I mean, like you see, like we've got like the rainforest.
Yeah.
You know, and like a lot of Masalis like they like this. They like this like they can go camping in the jungle. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and it's
Disaster
not too cold,
free, yo.
disaster free. You know, like
Right.
True.
out of all the countries in like South Asia, but why is it that people know? Singapore, I know. Thailand, I know.
Yeah.
That weird
Malaysia
penis-looking thing in the middle, we don't know, right?
Yeah.
See?
So, but RD here is a living testament that all the countries he went to, and he's stuck here in Malaysia. So that means
Because
he shows a lot.
Out of all the countries that I've been to and I've traveled to, just like traveling wise, not just living wise, I've probably been to more than 50 lah already.
Nice.
Malaysia would still be my favorite because you have everything that you need is here. It's just that a lot of Malaysians that are born and raised here, in my opinion, I feel like just don't appreciate it because it's already been given to them.
Yeah.
You know, like you
yeah.
talk to a foreigner and they will tell you like you've got the most beautiful beaches on the planet. But for you as a Malaysian, you're like, I see it every day.
Exactly.
You
That's
know,
why we don't take care
We
of our
don't.
surroundings as
Correct.
well.
But
Right.
that's what I love about COVID-19 in the fact that because we're not able to travel overseas, we have to travel within our borders. So you have to rediscover why you love this country so much.
And
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
so much to offer.
So much.
Yeah.
So since you've been to since you lived in like many countries and you've been in many countries, right? What would your pitch be to someone who's not Malaysian to come to Malaysia, and why?
If you want to be yourself, this is the place to be.
Oh, wow. Okay. What do you mean by be yourself?
You don't have to put on a front. You're there. You're like every time I have a foreigner friend or like a high school friend that I grew up with back in Turkey, they will come and visit here, right? They would ask me like, what places do you want to see? And I said, you shouldn't just go for just the landmarks. This is just a playground because you can pick any point on the map and you'll always find something to talk about at the end of the day. Yeah. And so that's what my friends did. Like besides seeing the normal KL Tower,
Yeah.
Petronas Towers and stuff
The
like that.
Batu Caves.
Yeah, they got out a map and it was like a zoomed in map, I think, of like Petaling Street, I think. So they just pinpointed, okay, let's just go over here. So that's exactly what we did. And they discovered this really nice cafe that had this pandan cake, which they've never tried.
Merchant Lane?
They've never had. I think so.
Macam ni lah
Is
kat
that?
Petaling Street.
I think so. And they've never tried pandan cake. They didn't even know what pandan was, right? So when they tried it, they're like, this is the most amazing thing that has ever happened. But in our heads, like pandan, we've always had
Yeah.
everywhere
Yeah.
else.
It's like great, awesome. My house, pandan.
Yeah.
Pandan leaves and all that.
Yeah, exactly. So like every Malaysian should actually understand that you're a living testament to what is amazing. So you represent who you want to be to the outside world, you know? Yeah. So if you're going to look up to the outside world, you're already giving them the power like, okay, I am superior than you. But when they come here, they're like, holy shit, this is the place I always wanted to be at.
Yes.
You know what I
Ministry
mean?
of Tourism, please.
Yeah.
Please.
This is a
Please.
CV right here, okay?
That's right. I just need a BM teacher.
Itu saya boleh tolong.
Write me a script.
Boleh. Tyler boleh jadi tuition teacher.
Kita terjemahkan.
Okay, I
kita
think
tu.
we are nearing the end of our
Yes.
podcast.
What a
so
way to wrap it up, RD.
yeah, I mean, aside
Kailangan.
from your radio project, I mean, you are on 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. every weekdays with Ili and BK. Which one is the more annoying one?
Say it.
I'd say Ilila.
She might be our next guest.
Yeah, you should bring her on. She probably said the same thing about me.
Uh-huh.
Because Ili has this tendency to just stare at you and just like stare at you. Like
Is
if
she
she's in
thinking
front.
about you or what?
No, like let's say if there's a mic in front of me right here, and
Yeah.
Ili's right there, and I'm digging my nose,
Yeah.
and I know that no one's looking right. The moment I start putting my finger here, she's already just looking like that, and she's just watching me dig in, and I
Yeah.
don't know what's going through her mind, and that scares me.
So did you follow through or not?
Yeah, I would follow through. I'm already halfway there. I'm halfway there, and then her mouth is hanging open. You're like that.
Maybe she has that Daryl problem. She cannot visualize.
Yeah. She needs to look.
It's like she would have tasted.
Okay. How about other stuff? Do you still practice on your baking and?
I still do. Yes, I have a project that's coming up very soon that I'm very excited about. This one I thought about during our second MCO. So a lot of people were wondering like what other side businesses they can do. Obviously, you can see that a lot of friends, family members all losing their jobs and things like that. So I wanted to do something that would cater to all the seasonal things that we celebrate in Malaysia, because Malaysia is one of the few countries where we celebrate
so many
public holidays, so many festivities, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like as you grow older, you tend to only remember, visually. Sorry. But all the good and amazing things that you had when you were growing up, but you cannot find anymore. I'll give you an example. For Raya, if you were growing up, you had your sparklers, you had your pop-pops, you had your firecrackers and all that. We don't really have that anymore. And we use the excuse that it's illegal to not have fun or to teach your future generation what the culture and what that feeling, real Raya feeling was like back then. Because now Raya, people are like, oh, I want to just get new clothes, go open house, do it Raya, find some food, and that's it. Yes, that is one part of Raya, but there's also different elements to it where you grew up, you'll remember it for the rest of your life. Like 20 years from now, this is exactly how I want to show my kids. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm doing is this Raya family kit package. So obviously we can't interstate travel. So I was thinking of coming up with this thing where it's a nice little box. And when you open up, it plays a little Raya song. You got your sparklers, you got your pop-pops, you got your bahulu, your kueh and all that. And you can actually give that as a hamper to other people.
So it can be different celebrations and you just put different things.
Yeah, so I want it to be like a family. So I want to call it a co-eid kit.
Oh.
Like COVID, but co-eid lah.
EID.
Wait, co-eid as in cow? Co-eid.
No, like EID.
EID.
Oh,
co-eid. No. Co-eid.
So if it's like for other festivities, it'll be different names?
Yeah. Oh, I guess so. All right, I'll try to find a name for it. Like for Chinese New Year, I know we all got our firecrackers.
Yeah. What's the name of it then?
The whole boss is gonna be firecrackers.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Okay, so right now that's the project that you're gonna.
That's the project I'm doing right now.
Nice.
So that's something that's really exciting because it's something like baking, but it's more like visual.
It's like a gift package.
Yeah, like a gift package kind of thing. And that's something I always liked. And I'm working into candle making, so I want to do like personal candles for the Raya package.
Pandan scented candles.
For all you know, yeah, why not? You know, or like there'll be like a smelly Malay man gonna.
You need Hafiz
Smelly
scent
man
or what? You want
scent.
Hafiz
I will make
scent
sure
or
I eat
what?
a lot of this nasi goreng.
Eat the batai, please. Eat the batai.
Meletop.
And how can like people
find this.
it?
Yeah.
I was thinking of probably just either doing this via obviously Instagram and the social media accounts, but also being a Shopee representative or Lazada seller and all that. Just sell it on there. Yeah. Just do anything and I will sell myself.
Okay, so if you want to search for RD on Instagram, it's RD is weird. This is the second time, Tyler.
This is
last episode, so something like this happened.
this Tyler's ready for the mic drop.
I think so. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. So before we say goodbye to you, is there a restaurant that you like to recommend to our dear viewers or whoever's listening to
Can
us
I
right
please
now, RD?
recommend that Turkish restaurant in Taman Tun?
Bedouin?
Really, like I was very, very impressed with some of the Turkish food there. Like if you really want to taste the turkey, even though you cannot go there at the moment, try the Lahmacun there.
Lahmacun, huh?
The moment I put it in my mouth, I was already 15 years old, dude.
Wow.
Seriously, I was
This
15
is
years
like a
old.
scene of Ratatouille, is it?
Yeah, literally like that. But I was like, that's like much of my first orgasm, right? Like you will remember that stuff. Like
Right.
I remembered my time in Turkey. Like it was so good.
Hey,
Wow.
stop showing off, okay?
Okay, you want?
He cannot imagine jack shit.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to
right.
Bedouin. Like I don't enjoy Middle Eastern food, but I enjoy Bedouin.
But is it like what is the price range like? Is it like like a dating place, or is it like a mama kind of price range?
I
or
would
is it
say
like a-
dating place.
Yeah, more dating.
I would say dating place. The price is actually quite. The Lahmacun, if I'm not mistaken, which was quite a big piece, I would say about 2 plates of this
Mhm.
was about 17 to 18 ringgit, which is
Okay
okay.
lah.
For like
okay
a
It's
lah.
pizza,
okay
man.
for a
Yeah.
pizza,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I think is. And you there, if you want to, they can cut it for you, and then you can share and stuff like that. But it's very nice.
Okay, so I
Lahmacun.
guess like so people know where to go on dates now, because like sometimes
I suggest no because my family goes there
okay.
all the
I
time.
mean,
I don't.
People who don't stay in Taman
people who don't stay in Taman Tun, you want to go Taman Tun, you want to go.
It's
You wanna
always
go
like
for
this.
something
It's
casual.
always like this. When you are given the thing or when you're born in that area, you wouldn't want to go there.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's if you guys haven't tried Kenny Hills Bakers,
Yeah.
Oh,
they just opened one in Taman Tun, right opposite
Is
Bedouin.
it sure?
I-
Taman Tun only
I'm
or
so
what?
sorry.
Taman Tun?
All the best stuff is in Taman Tun, like
Okay.
because I've heard of
Nope.
Kenny Hills Bakers
It's
a
very
long
good.
time. He used to buy the
Yeah,
roti
because
from there all
it
the time.
originated in
Kenny
Kenny
Hills.
Hills,
obviously.
yeah.
Yes, yeah, obviously.
But I never had the patience to queue up or whatever. But now it's
yeah.
open in Taman Tun. It's so easy. I tasted the nasi lemak. I don't know why. Still good.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't tried their food there, but I tried the pastries, like the peach strudel. Whoa, very nice.
Yeah.
They've got a nice lemon tart. I hated lemon tart, but theirs for some reason is quite nice. I like it.
Kenny Hills Bakers. Never taught. Yeah. You guys, any restaurants you want to suggest for this week?
we cook at home. Both of us cook at home, man.
Yeah, I just cook at home and eat lah.
Yeah.
You know, just because you think about it,
Mm.
we are fat boys.
Yes,
There's a lot we need to eat,
correct.
and it's expensive to go out and
Yeah, we
eat.
cannot afford to go.
We
and eat.
cannot afford to go out and
You
eat.
wanna
Yeah.
say something to this?
So you know, so we just cook a
cook at
lot.
home, yeah.
So that's why.
Just
No,
a jabber,
actually,
jabber,
that's why we
jabber,
brought RD
jabber,
on the show.
jabber.
Actually.
Okay.
Because after this, we're gonna ask RD like some tips on like how to make certain food.
Oh.
After this,
After
our
this,
time is running out already.
Yeah, this one I have to
After
charge,
this,
you know.
after-
PM to P, PM to P.
PM to P, this one,
Yeah,
PM to P.
PM to
We
P,
can't
yeah.
share with everybody lah.
Okay,
So
fine.
we tell like, oh, this
Yeah.
is how you
Yeah.
make the pastry, so we can eat more,
Yeah.
bro.
I say the next episode, since you guys like to cook at home so much,
Yeah.
why don't you go like Hafiz gets something from a restaurant and then you try to cook the same thing? You see which one's better.
Yeah. Okay, before we go to that, any place that you want to recommend,
I
Tyler?
don't think I have any though.
Okay.
Because I also eat at home.
So
Yeah,
next week,
it's all
what
nice.
food do you think we should showcase on?
Okay, why don't we ask RD?
Yeah.
RD,
Okay.
what food? did you
Malaysian food.
Krabu.
Nasi,
Nasi
kerabu.
kerabu.
Nasi krabu, yo.
So these two are going to cook nasi kerabu.
Oh, wait.
We
yeah,
are going to
yeah,
do nasi
oh,
kerabu.
No.
Okay. No,
There's
if,
no
if-
way I cook nasi kerabu.
if that's the case, right, I would really
Never
like to
cook
see. Have you guys ever made an ayam goreng before?
Ooh.
Oh,
You know what?
Justin's-
Justin's ayam goreng
Yeah.
is the best.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
according
this-
to
but this-
them lah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because he has not washed his pot for how many
Yeah.
years?
The oil.
So that's your walkie, is it?
He didn't change his oil.
The oil.
So,
Ooh.
ayam goreng next episode.
Okay. Ayam goreng, but we're not going to cook.
We're not gonna cook
What?
it lah.
Justin, cook lah.
We don't have time.
We
for
don't
that,
have
man.
time lah.
It's just
cook-
ayam goreng.
just cook like
You
2
can make your
pieces.
pulled beef, which took you 3 days to make.
Yeah, because I'm doing that, I don't have time to make the ayam goreng lah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hafiz,
That makes
you-
sense.
Our guest already said ayam goreng. So,
lah,
how-
we will bring ayam goreng next week.
We'll bring ayam goreng.
Yeah, lah.
Yeah.
But you
Fine.
can think that we cook it. It's okay.
Don't want.
You can think we cook it.
I
can't
want to
go
taste
wrong.
homemade ayam goreng, but if it's not, that is okay. Then ayam goreng is
Okay.
the
Okay, ayam goreng it is.
Ayam
Yeah?
goreng. So are we
Okay.
talking about any type of ayam goreng?
Any
From
How many
anywhere?
different types of ayam? Oh, okay.
What is fried chicken and
What,
ayam
yeah,
goreng?
is it like fried chicken?
Yeah,
Or is
they
it
all need
ayam
to have
goreng?
like some filters, right? Like
Yeah.
crunchiness.
Yes.
No.
taste,
Is it
smell.
like fried chicken or is it ayam goreng?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the
is-
difference?
Ayam goreng is
It's-
the mama one lah. I know.
Ayam goreng is like
Fried
mama,
chicken is like
Fried
But
Texas
that one
chicken.
also deep fried, right?
No, but are you talking about like
Oh my God,
McDonald's,
this is getting
KFC,
tough.
Texas chicken, Popeyes kind of fried chicken?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Why you have to sound black when you say that?
Okay. This ayam goreng
Okay, ayam goreng.
cannot
Okay.
come from an international brand.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, I chop limb fried chicken.
Wow.
How can you chop something and you tell them next week? Oh,
I chop now, so you don't. You're
Okay,
copy,
I think
He
this,
wants it for video present.
this debate is going to continue after we end. And I think we should end the podcast now. Thank you so
Yes.
much, RD, for being our first guest.
Thank you very much.
And we
Thank
always
you.
have an outro song. So can someone kick it?
Kini standing
in the eyes of the world, hanyalah selangkah dari nyata.
Don't sing.
Credit roll, credit roll.
Okay.
Mengalami
I'm always against this.
Yeah.
I'm always against this because he's the only real singer.
Right.
think you're supposed to
This is
rap
this is
10
like the fine finale of a Malay drama, you know. When they start singing, right? When they all come back on stage after everyone dies, right? They start holding hands. They do this. Yeah. Then the audience gets very uncomfortable, so they do clapping. Wait for the beat. Everyone missing the beat.